Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Game Day with Heavy Cardboard, where we teach, play, and discuss medium and heavy strategy board games, war games, 18xx. I'm your host, Edward Euler. Happy to be joined by my partner, some really good friends of ours.
I'm Jess.
Greg.
I'm Ken.
All right, today we are bringing y'all Trismegistus, the ultimate formula, designed by Daniele Tassini, as well as Federico Pierlorenzi, and published by Board and Dice. Now, Board and Dice also very kindly provided us with this advanced review copy of the game, and also sponsored this playthrough, both of which helped us bring this to y'all tonight. So big thanks to Rainer, Philip, Kuba, and the rest of the folks over at Board and Dice. So welcome everybody watching live around the world, as well as after the fact. Quick reminder before we get started, big thank you to our 761 patrons, including the folks over on that side of the table. Thank you to everybody to help make. Thanks, y'all, for helping make all of this possible. Special shout out to Oliver McFarlane. Say thanks for being a patron and supporting the show. Quick reminder, last thing, if you guys enjoy what we're doing here at Heavy Cardboard, don't forget to subscribe down below. Hit the little bell so you get notified whenever we go live, and maybe hit the thumb if you're enjoying it. You can also go to pledgehc.com and join the herd and check out all the slew of benefits that you get for being a member of the herd. So Trismegistus. I'm convinced that Board and Dice wants to just make the most complex game names possible with Teotihuacan and now Trismegistus.
Begin with T, too.
There's a theme. There's a theme here. We first played this at Gamma when it was a prototype.
Yes.
And pretty mechanically, it is not... what?
Scroll chat.
Oh, sorry. I do that every time. There we go. Mechanically, it's not a hard game, but there's every decision goes a long way, and it's hard. It's hard in a good way, in the way that we enjoy hard games. So, you ready? Mm-hmm. Greg, are you ready?
Don't point me out like that.
He crushed in our last game, so there's that. And so I don't care if you are. Okay. Hopefully the rest of y'all are. I'm going to bring chat and the cameras down before we get, or during the teach. The teach is going to be pretty extensive. It's going to be pretty thorough, as I want to do. So kick back, get your own Philosopher's Stone ready, and let's get into Trismegistus.
Throughout history, alchemists have been tirelessly working on unlocking the most coveted secret of the universe, the Philosopher's Stone. Following the teachings and formulas unearthed from the vast works of Hermes Trismegistus, these figures of wisdom and renown transcend time to face off against each other in a race to become the greatest alchemist the world has ever known.
All right, so what is it you guys are looking at here? Well, first off, on the main board, we have victory point track, round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. In the center, we have 6 alchemical, I'm going to struggle over some of these words tonight, 6 alchemical bowls for the 16 dice that are in 3 different colors, and you can see that they're all going to have different symbols on them. There is the experiment deck up in the top left-hand corner. In addition to that, there's going to be 5 displays of those experiments corresponding to the 5 outer bowls. So we have here going to correspond here, etc., as we go along. We have the artifact tile deck and display down here, and there are 3 different colors of the artifact tile. As you can see from back behind, we have black, we have white, and we have red as such. Then we have the 4 mastery tracks here. Then we have in the top right-hand corner the publications deck. Then down below the experiments deck, we have the turn order track. And then in the middle at the top there, we have a supply of various essences, materials, and various other tokens. Now, off-board, what you guys can't see are going to be the artifacts tiles for future rounds as well as other decks, the second and third round decks, etc., etc. Now, over here on our player tableaus, as you can see on mine, we have asymmetric player laboratory boards, and these represent different figures from history. So we have the character image, as you can see here, the player color disc, as a reminder for what color you are, because otherwise the boards can match up with any colors. Then we have formula tiles for the 4 completed experiment, for the 4 columns, as well as colors. Then we have the potency track there, as well as the spent dice repository. We have a vault for formula tiles here in the middle. Then we have the transmutation track, as you can see. Now it's a 3-color track. You can see by the paths, you have black, you have white, and then you have red right there. There are also 2 different types of materials. You have raw materials, which are these round shape areas or little holding flasks, if you will. Then we have spots for refined materials, the square ones, the square shaped boxes there. Then we have artifact storage slots. There are 2 per color in between transmutation paths. So we have, from in between this path, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc., etc. Then everybody has 2 reaction tokens, which start charged as opposed to spent on the backside. Then we have a player aid, then starter experiments, publications, artifacts, and masterpiece experiments, which before the game starts, players are going to choose one of each of these to keep, and that one of each, and then the other to discard. And everybody starts with 4 starting materials: 1 lead, 1 copper, 1 tin, and 1 mercury. All right, so that's all of everything that you're looking at between your player board as well as out here on the main board. Now, kind of an overview as to what the goal of the game is and what it is that we're trying to do here is the goal of Trismegistus is to score, as you might guess, the most victory points. Almost all of the scoring is done at the end of the game, which is at the end of the 3rd round. At that point, players move into final scoring. Now, players are going to get victory points from a number of different things. They're going to score victory points for completed experiments, as shown in the bottom right-hand corner of those experiments. Publications or endgame scoring cards that they can achieve. The Philosopher's Stone, which is whenever you move these tiles down here into this area, depending on how many you move, you're going to get some number of points. Then moving up higher on each of the mastery tracks, so any of these 4 tracks, you can see that you're going to score some number of victory points on those. And any leftover gold that you have, and any ethereal dice tokens that you may have left over, as you can see, that look like these. Whoever has scored the most points will win the game. All right, so big picture here of what you're going to be doing during the game is you're going to draft dice to then use them to acquire raw materials. So these materials, raw materials out into these locations here, as well as acquiring various types of essences to be able to transmute raw or refined materials to the left along the path as shown on your player board. You're doing this to be able to complete experiments which will gain you victory points as well as possible bonuses. By spending essences in transmutation, you're going to move up the mastery tracks, which allow for more and more complex experiments to be completed. You'll also unlock formula tiles to place in your vault, which not only gain you bonuses, but also possibly bonus actions when they come down into your vault. But also they're going to score you victory points at the end of the game, as I mentioned. Now, you're limited to actions, so reacting using these reaction tokens, or kind of a way to think about it is piggybacking on other players' actions at the right time, is going to be important as well. And finally, you're going to have at least 1 and possibly more publications, which are in-game scoring cards, provided that you qualify for them, and whoever does this the best over 3 rounds wins the game. So big picture-wise, that's what you're looking at here in Trismegistus. Now, how do you actually play the game? The game takes place over 3 rounds of player-controlled length. Each round will consist of multiple player turns, and a round ends when every player has drafted and used up the potency of 3 dice each. Now, each player's turn will consist of the 4 same steps. The first one is going to be drafting a die from out here on the board, then selecting one of available player actions as shown on your handy-dandy little player aid there, then possible opponent reactions, and then lab cleanup here in general. So now let's go ahead and break down each and every one of these steps. If your potency track is empty, you must draft a die from one of the 6 alchemical bowls. So I have no die here, which means I must draft a die here. Easy enough, right?
Yes.
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 If your potency track has a die on it, let's say I have this, say, here, and it's on a 1 potency space here. I may forego any remaining potency on that die and move it to the next green expended dice area to then draft another die. So maybe what I want to do is going to require more than 1 potency. So I can just choose to, you know what, forget that, and then come out here and draft another die like so. Okay?
Yep.
If you already have a die that's on the potency track, let's say it's there, and you wish to continue using that die, skip drafting a die because you already have one. You're not drafting one. You're not going to draft on every action, okay? Now, to be able to draft a die, however, let's say this were out here where it belongs. To draft a die, choose any one die from any of the available 6 bowls and set its potency on the potency track based upon how many dice were in that particular bowl prior to you taking a die. Okay, what does that mean? There are 4 dice up here. If I choose one of these dice, I'm going to set the potency to 4, to 2, to 2, to 4, to 2, etc. Okay? Easy enough. You must maintain the symbol as shown on the die when you draft it. So if you choose this symbol here, when it comes, it's going to be at potency 4. It must maintain that symbol on that die. I think that kind of goes without
Pretty
saying. The one exception to this is, however, the middle infinity symbol bowl. So let's go back and put that one back out here. You'll notice that there are 2 infinity dice when we rolled to set this up. When you select one of these dice, this is a wild symbol, so you're going to choose to set it to one of those other symbols. However, the potency of the die that you choose from here is based on how many were in that bowl. So if I choose to set it to this symbol, I'm not setting it to 4 or possibly to 5 or some other random number that you might come up with. If I set it to that symbol, how many are in that bowl? 2. So therefore, when I choose that symbol and I come from here, I'm going to go ahead and move it over to here. Now, obviously, more potency is always better. So therefore, I probably wouldn't do that with that one. I would probably just choose one of those dice, but you get the idea, okay? Again, the potency of the wild one matters, the bowl that it comes from for all of them, not just this one, but this specific, it comes from the bowl there. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Lastly, if you have any of those ethereal die tokens, and what these tokens look like, as I showed, let's say I had one over here on my board, and let's say I want to choose one of these dice here. So I choose this one. It has a potency of 2. I will set it to 2, easy enough. But if I have one of these tokens, or maybe if I had more of these tokens, let's say I had 2 of these tokens. I have 2 of those tokens. I can spend 1, it does not matter how many I have, per draft, 1 die. So I can discard one of these to bump that up 1. If it were already at 5, I could not spend any more to be able to bump it. It was at 2, I could not spend 2 to bump it to 4. I think you get the point. It's 1 per die, per action, period, done. Per draft action.
And it's only when you draft, right?
Only
you can't do it later.
when you draft, correct.
Yeah.
All right? Any questions on drafting a die?
Nope.
Okay, let's move on. So that's step 1 of 4. Now we get into the meat of the game. The meat of the game is the action step. The action step, well, it's going to dictate, or it's going to be dictated upon by the potency, the color, and or the symbol of the die that's on your potency track. You can choose to carry out one of 6 possible actions. Now that sounds like a lot, but actually it's all really, really intuitive. The first one is going to be acquire materials. So acquiring these, easy enough. The second one is going to be acquiring essences. The third one is going to be acquiring experiments. So taking these cards into your tableau. The fourth one is acquiring an artifact from the artifact market. The fifth is recharging a spent artifact. And finally, the last one is performing a transmutation. Okay, now let's go ahead and break all of those down a little bit so we can go ahead and get started. All right, the first one is acquiring materials. Now, this is going to be based upon the symbol on the die. Acquiring materials is the symbol. You may spend one or more potency and acquire that many raw materials of the matching type on that die and place it into that space on your player board. Okay, so my potency for this die is at, let's say we're at 4, just for argument's sake. This is set at 4. Each bowl has a matching symbol starting from the top and going clockwise. The top bowl, of course, is lead. This symbol is the symbol for lead in the game. Then we have copper, then we have tin, then we have mercury, then we have iron. Those are the 5 materials that are in the game. Do you need to remember the names of those? Nope. That symbol looks like a 5. That is the female symbol. That it looks like a 2 to me. This looks like a little alien to me. And this is the male symbol. We may interchange those as we go along, okay? But just know that those are the actual names of the symbols out there, okay? So as I mentioned, when you acquire materials, you can spend one or more potency according to what the symbol is on the die. My die is the 2-looking symbol down here, which this one actually is also copper. This shows that this symbol here, I can spend some number up to the number of potency that I have. So let's say I want to acquire 3 materials. When I do so, that symbol is, I'm lying, it's this one. I could, let's say I acquire 3 of them, I move that down 1, 2, 3. Easy enough. I could acquire 1, I could acquire 4. If I acquire 4, this is going to get spent, but you get the idea. Any number of 1 to 4. I cannot get different types. It is whatever the symbol is that's on that die. Easy enough?
Yep.
Moving on. The next one is acquiring essences. All right, just like that one, this is going to be based upon the symbol of the die. And I want to reiterate, you can take one action on your turn. So when I acquired those materials, even though I acquired 3 materials, that was 1 action, okay? So resetting this back to there. Based upon the symbol of the die here, you can spend 1 or more potency to acquire that many essence from the type shown. So again, we're talking about this symbol here, that essence, as you can see there. Now there are 4 different essences in the game. The circle with the line through it is salt. The triangle is sulfur. The wheel with spokes on it is aether. And then mercury is that symbol. And yes, mercury is both a material and an essence, but more on that later. So I can spend any number of potency on my track to acquire that many symbol, or that many sulfur. So, for instance, if I choose to acquire 2 sulfur, I would bump that down, and I would add 2 sulfur to my board. Easy enough. Now, if I had that symbol, I could choose any of the 4 in which to acquire as essence. Now would be a good time to point out the symbols there, like so. You can acquire any mix of those, and if you acquire mercury, actually, mercury is going to be as simple as putting a mercury onto there because it doubles both as a material and an essence. Any questions on acquiring essence?
Nope.
No.
Okay, easy enough. Next is acquiring an experiment. So, this is based upon the symbol on the die, just like the others. You spend 1 potency and acquire 1 of the available experiments that is next to the bowl that matches the symbol of your die. Well, I don't need to switch back. You guys know I have this die on my potency track. So that means I can acquire one of those 2 experiments. If I had this die, it'd be that one, etc., etc. Now, you are only limited to 2 experiments face up next to your player board, okay? All acquired experiments or any experiments that you acquire are going to be face up. Only your masterpiece, which you're going to get 1 at the beginning of the game, or 2 and then choose 1. Only this one will be face down and in your hand, does not count towards the 2 that you have face up on your player board. So for argument's sake, let's say I only had that one here, then I can take this action, spending 1 potency to acquire either of those 2. When I acquire it, I take it, I bring it over here, I spend the 1 potency, boom, done, that's acquiring an experiment. Any questions on that?
Nope.
And then, do you refill?
You do. And I'll get into that here in a little bit.
Got it.
Okay? All right. Next is acquiring an artifact. This is based upon the color of the die here. No longer does it matter the symbol. So any symbol, it just matters the color. All right? So you spend exactly 3 potency. So it'd be 1, 2, 3. If you don't have 3, you cannot choose this action. You then claim 1 of the 2 artifacts that match the color of your die. It's a red die. So in this case, we come over here and we look at the artifact market. You'll notice that there are 2 red, 2 black, and 2 white. There are 3 different color of dice. So because my die is a red one, I can choose one of these 2 artifacts to choose, okay? When I choose, so let's say for argument's sake, let's say I choose this artifact here, I place it in any artifact space on my player board, regardless of the color. If it occupies a space where there already was an artifact, so let's say I had this artifact there like so, and I wanted to place it there, I would then just discard this one out. But let's say I go ahead and place this one right there. You immediately trigger the benefit of the artifact. Okay, so you get what it is, but you do not expend the artifact. You do not flip it over. Does that make sense? So you get whatever the bonus is at the bottom of the artifact, but it's kind of a acquisition bonus for the artifact. Okay? Any questions on that?
Makes sense.
Okay. There will come a time where these are face down, like so. When you transmute, you may be able to trigger, I'll get into that in a little bit. Your 5th option as an action is to spend 1 potency, and it doesn't matter anything about the die, just spend 1 potency to then flip over any 1 artifact that you have in your tableau that's face down.
Can you spend more potency to do multiple?
No, it is 1 potency for 1 artifact. Okay? All right. So now let's go ahead and talk about the biggest action here, and that is how to perform a transmutation. All right, and that is the 6th and final option that you have on your turn to take an action. This is going to be based upon the color of your die. You're going to choose 1 or more raw or refined materials of 1 type. So you can choose multiple. So let's say, for argument's sake, let's go ahead and set this up like I can do it. Let's say it's like so. So I have, let's say I have something like this. Here is how my board is set up. This is based upon the color of the die. Choose 1 or more raw materials and refined of a single type of a color of a pathway that matches the color of your die. It is a red die. These are red pathways. So transmuting from here to there or from here to there is possible with this die. To be able to transmute from there to there would require a black die, there to there a black, white, white, etc.
Yep.
I can choose any number of these in which to transmute into silver. Okay? You're going to spend 1 essence of your choice in any mix of those per material that you're transmuting. So let's say I want to transmute all 3 of these bad boys and turn them into silver. That would require 1, 2, 3 different essence. Well, I have 1, 2, and then remember, I can use mercury as a 3rd essence. That would be a 3rd essence to be able to spend to transmute, okay? Move those materials to the next refined, so they're always going to go up to the refined, regardless whether or not they were refined or raw previously. For each material you just transmuted, you're going to spend 1 potency, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3 there. And for each essence spent, you move up 1 step on the mastery track, and there are multiple that are possible. Well, I just spent 2 triangle, which I believe are sulfur, and then 1 mercury. So now let me bring your attention to the mastery track here. You'll notice that each one has a symbol on it, and these are variable, but this being our first game of its stream, we went ahead and went with the standard ones. I spent 2 triangle, or 2 sulfur essence, so I would move up 2 on that track. 1 is the mercury track, so I would move up 1 on the mercury track, like so. Okay, easy enough?
Yep.
And again, a reminder, you can spend mercury either as material cubes, either raw or refined, as an essence to advance up the mastery track as I just showed. Okay? The choice is yours, or you can use it to transmute into the next material, but it's entirely up to you. If you land on or pass, let's say I actually was here and I got 1, 2, because I spent 2 there. If you land on or pass any of these bonus symbols, you immediately receive the bonus as shown, but you do not take the marker off the board. So this says I get to advance up 1 more track. Yeah, maybe we'll get going on that track. Oy vey. Right there, like so. Okay? If you're already at the top here, and you advance 1 step, 2 steps, 7 steps, you get 1 point for pinging it per action. Okay? So it doesn't matter how many steps you would ping it up against, you still only score 1 victory point. And lastly, if during a transmutation, your materials passed over a space with an active artifact. So remember earlier, maybe I had claimed this artifact right there. I just transmuted. It does not matter how many times I transmuted that. I can activate this artifact 1 time, get whatever the bonus is, and then by doing so, I flip it face down like so. Now, I do want to point something out. It's a bit of an edge case, but it's important to point out. If there is anything here, let's say for argument's sake, I had no mercury, and I had 2 here, and I actually only had 1 essence. Let me give this example. And I had a few potency here. I say I want to transmute both of those into silver. Well, it requires 1 essence and 1 potency per to be able to do so. So it would be 1, which would cost 1 potency, and that would cost this. Well, you'll notice I have no essence left, and I have no mercury. However, because after I transmuted that, I'm going to get a few things. I'm going to get this essence, and I'm going to go ahead and get 2, I believe those are lead, so I would get those. Oh, I then immediately can spend that 1 to then finish that transmutation there. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And then by doing so, I flip that over. Okay? Any questions about performing a transmutation? Okay? Now, that was a lot of information, I realize. Those are the 6 available actions that you can take, and you can do any one of them on your turn, but obviously some actions may allow you or force you to spend more than a single potency.
Yep.
Here they are again. Acquiring materials, acquiring essences, acquiring an experiment, as long as you don't have 2 already face up, acquiring an artifact, recharging a spent artifact, or performing a transmutation of as many type of a single type of material. Any questions on the 6 main actions in the game?
No.
All right. In addition now to a single action on your turn, you can carry out any amount of free actions that you wish to before or after your main action. There are 3 free actions. They're very simple. Purchase a formula, use an acquired formula, or perform 1 or more experiments. So, let me bring you over to my player board again. Purchasing a formula. Well, let's say maybe I've transmuted some silver into gold, and I have a couple of gold up here hanging out up there. There are 4 types or 4 groups of 2 formulas at the top of your player board. Within each group, there are 2 formulas. One of them can be purchased with gold. The other one can only be unlocked by performing a matching colored experiment, but more on that in a little bit. The cost of your first purchase is 1 gold, and you can choose any available formula. So okay, let's say I wanted to purchase one of these 2 formulas. So I would spend 1 gold, I take this formula here, and I put it down into my vault, any of the available 7 spaces. The spent gold I'm actually going to put into the location there to signify that I purchased that for gold. It's going to be an important reminder later on. So the first one that you purchase, and maybe instead I chose to purchase this one instead. That's fine. I can purchase any one of those 2, any one of those 2, etc., for 1 gold. Subsequent purchases are 1 more gold than the previous purchase. So the second one that I choose to purchase, maybe I choose to purchase this one, would cost me 2 gold. Then the third one, 3 gold. What I cannot do, however, is once I purchase this one with gold, I cannot purchase the second in a group with gold. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So let's go back to that example like so. Once you've purchased it, then you place the material, or I'm sorry, lost my spot. There we go. You're going to move it down into your vault into any open space. When you do so, boom, done, easy enough. I could put it here, wherever I want. At any point on my turn, this turn, future turn, doesn't matter, I can flip this over to use it, but I'll talk more about that in a little bit. But let's say on a subsequent turn, maybe I purchased this one for 2 gold like so, and then I completed a row or a column. I then immediately get whatever the 2 bonuses that bookend that. If I'd placed it here, I would have taken those 2 bonuses, etc., etc. We'll go over the bonuses as they become relevant during the game, but just understand you get those when you complete that. Anything that you cannot do is forfeit at the moment in which you trigger those bumps or those bonuses.
Right.
All right? Any uncovered formula tile space now at the top of your board, this is going to convey a discount on completing experiments to a maximum of 2 discounts per matching colored experiment. More on that here in a little bit though. So the second free action, so buy one of these. Okay. Second free one is use an acquired formula. Okay, flip it over. Hey, cool, I get 2 silver. So let's say that wasn't there. Boom, I get 2 silver. There you go. That's a one-time use. It's face down permanently for the rest of the game. Easy enough?
Yep.
Okay, moving on. Now, if I wanted to also on the same turn, I could also trigger that one. This says get any 2 essence. So maybe I choose to get those 2 essence and I flip that over. Okay, boom, done. The last one is performing 1 or more experiments. Finally, we actually start to rack up some points. That is the goal of the game after all, right? Allow me to reset up my board a little bit for this. Let's say it were like so, there. Okay. Let's say it's my board, I took some amount of actions, I did something, doesn't matter. Before or after doing so, I can complete or fulfill these recipes, complete these experiments. Again, you can have 2 face up as well as the real hard ones, one of these face down. You can complete any mix of them, multiple of them on your turn if you wish to do so. To be able to perform an experiment, you must meet both of the requirements as shown in the top corners of the card. Now, I'm going to use this blue one as the example, as you can see here. Okay? So this requirement is a material requirement. This says that I must have 1 lead and 1 of that refined
Iron.
Okay, there we go. I must have 1 lead and 1 iron as shown there. Easy enough. I do. Good to go. In addition to that, I must be at a 2-level mastery of water, as you can see there. So we take a look over here, and you'll notice that on the water track, I'm actually only at a 1 mastery. That's okay, because I'm about to explain why that's okay. If I were at 2 or higher, then I would meet all the requirements easy enough. However, gold can always be used as a replacement for any one material. So let's say I didn't have that 1. I have lead, but I don't have
Iron.
Thank you. So I could then, in lieu of iron, I could spend 1 gold to replace that. Easy enough. Or silver can always be used, can always be spent to make up for a shortcoming on a mastery track requirements on a 1-to-1 basis. I was 1 short, that would require 1 silver. If I was 2 short, so I didn't even advance any of it, well, that would require 2 silver. I could do so, like so. Then I've met the requirements, okay? But remember earlier I mentioned about discounts. What color is this experiment?
Blue.
So if I had any of these removed and was already down here, I then can use this to either augment that at a -1 cost or that lower 1 number. So this would actually only require me to have 1 of those or 1 up on the water mastery or higher, obviously, okay? But as it is, that's not there, so therefore I must have them all minus any augmentation that I wish to use with silver and gold, okay? All right. Once all the requirements are met, you claim any bonuses in the bottom left-hand corner of the experiment in any order. So in this case, advance on any 1 mastery track and advance 1 on the water mastery track. Okay, cool, good deal. I get that. Then the victory points as shown here, I'll get at the end of the game. Then afterwards, I'm going to tuck this down into that color's track. Nothing else matters. It just shows that, hey, I've completed at least 1 of the blue experiments. But remember earlier I said that 1 of these is locked for experiments and 1 is available for purchase? Well, I just unlocked it. So that means I can choose either of those 2 tiles to then come down. I bring that down. I then can do both of those things and I can trigger that whenever I want. So you see how things kind of snowball and can kind of chain together.
Yep.
Okay? Important distinction. There are 8 formula tiles at the top. You have 7 spaces. You may never unlock your 8th tile, ever. You can either purchase 4 and then unlock 3. You can unlock 4 and purchase 3 at most. So the 7th or the 8th one will never ever be unlocked. So those are all the available actions and free actions available in the game. Any questions on that?
Nope. Makes
No.
sense.
Okay. All right. Now we go into step 3. So, step 1, draft a die if applicable. Second one, choose 1 action, do any amount of free actions. The third one is opponent reactions. Now, after you've completed your action and you've taken any free actions that you may have, or want to take or have chosen to take, each of your opponents can now react or piggyback onto your actions, or on your actions, I should say. Almost entirely, these can be done simultaneously, but if for whatever reason a player says, hey, I want to do these in player order, do them in player order. If a player has an unspent reaction token on their board, so it's my turn, I just took my took my actions. Then, simultaneously, anybody that has unspent reaction tokens can then spend 1 of their reactions to be able to do 1 of these available things, okay? There are 3 things that they can do. They can gain a single raw material that matches my die. I'm the active player. So they literally take 1 die, it is that symbol right there, and they place it into, there you go, 1 raw material, just like what Greg did. Or in lieu of that, they can gain a single essence that matches my die. That here would be a triangle. Easy enough. Or they may transmute a single material following the normal rules, but it has to be along the transmutation path that matches the color of my die, meaning it has to transmute across the red paths. And by a single transmutation, I mean 1 material. Whereas for the active player, they can spend multiple potency to do multiple within 1 material. It's 1 material and 1 thing, okay? Last option is recharge a single artifact on their board. So they spend their reaction and they flip over a reaction tile, easy enough, okay?
Cool.
I just want to reiterate that the dice that are on their own boards have no bearing on a reaction. All that matters is the active player's die and what symbol, color, etc., it is. Any questions on that?
Makes sense.
All right. The last thing now is lab cleanup. So if your die has no more potency, so if this is at the 0 after you're done with it, just move it over to the spent area, whether it's the 1, 2, or 3, first, second, third die, easy enough. If it's your third die, so let's say maybe I've done that and that on my turn, that's it. That's the end of my round. I am allowed to react, but I can no longer take actions, nor can I take free actions, because you can't take a free action except before or after your action. I have no action, so my round's done. Okay?
Yep.
If at the end of your turn you've landed or passed on a bonus marker, remember earlier I passed over this? It's possible that maybe somebody piggybacked on a reaction could also land or pass on it. They would get that. But at the end of my turn, once I passed over it, if nobody else piggybacked and did it, whoop, now it's out of the game. Okay? There you go. That's the end of my turn. It then becomes Jess's turn, then Greg's, then Ken's, etc., until all 4 of us have all of our dice out here. Okay? One other thing I should point out is at the end of your turn, when you have finished your third die, you're then going to, over there on the turn order track, drop your turn order marker and move it all the way over to the first available space. So in other words, the first one done in a round is going to become first, next round, etc., etc. It's not a choose what order, it's a go to the highest number.
Yep.
Easy enough?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Once all of us have finished with all 3 of our dice, we're going to do a number of things on all of our boards, etc. We're going to flip all of our artifacts, flip all of our reactions face up. So awesome, okay? If it's the end of the third round, we stop at that point and then just go into final scoring. But other than that, we're going to empty the artifact market, put out the level 2s or round 2s and refill the artifact market. Then we're going to replace the experiment deck with the new round's experiment deck. Only at the end of round 2 do we then discard any round 1 experiments.
Okay.
Okay? Then we're going to fill any empty spaces with the next round's experiment deck. Move the turn order discs back up to the top row. Re-roll all the dice and then place them out here according to their symbols. Now, it is possible that this can cause re-rolls because you're allowed a total of 5 dice in a given bowl. If at any point there are 6 or more dice in a given bowl, we're going to re-roll all those dice and then put them into the appropriate bowls, which then may cause a chain reaction, which then maybe we have to re-roll another bowl, etc., etc. If there are ever 2 bowls with 6 or more dice in them at the same time, we start here, go clockwise, going around, okay? All right. There are also some miscellaneous tokens in here and everything. As they come up, we'll talk about them. Not going to bother covering chameleon tokens and everything right now. Last thing, talk about final scoring. At the end of the third round, here's how we score. We're going to score completed experiments. So anything that is tucked under your player board here, you're going to score all of these numbers down in the bottom right-hand corner. Then, players are going to score any publications that they have on their board, okay? Now, anything that's been achieved with element symbols, which I really haven't talked about element symbols. So you'll notice that this requires 4 elements on it, as does the one above it. This requires 2 water and 2 wind. So any experiments that you have tucked under here will count as 1 water element. Easy enough. Any artifact that you have down here in the corner will count as a element of that artifact. There are, or of that symbol. There are multiple artifact tiles as the game goes on that have 2 symbols on them. That will count as 2, okay? Also, in addition to that, these symbols, if you have reached the very top, and these are not limited to just 1 player, you also get an extra element symbol on that. However, if you use an element symbol on a publication card, you cannot double dip. So if I use 2 water on this one, I then can't use one of those 2 water for this one. I think that's self-explanatory, but just want to make sure. So I would actually need 3 water and 3 wind and 2 fire to actually be able to activate and score both of these cards at the end of the game. And I would score based on whatever it says at the bottom of the card. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
All right. Then you're going to score the Philosopher's Stone, meaning this here. You're going to score based on this ratio. If I had 3 tiles here, I'm going to score 4 points. It goes up to 36 if you unlock all 7 of them. It does not matter if they are spent or unspent. Then you're going to score 1 victory point for any leftover gold, 1 victory point for each ethereal dice token, and then you're going to score 2, 4, or 7 points respectively if you are on any of those respective spaces. Whoever has the most points wins. If tied, most completed experiments. If still tied, you share in the victory. Now, there is a variant that we are not playing with tonight. It's the achievement variant, which there are achievements. First one to achieve it scores whatever victory points are shown on it. It is there. I assure you, there's going to be enough for you guys to follow along tonight without us having to do that. So we're not playing with these, but just know that the game comes with them. Boom, and that is how you play Trismegistus. All right.
Right on.
Any questions?
No.
Did you guys see any in the peanut gallery, Jess? Did you?
No.
Okay. All right. So give us an hour to reset everything after I've made a disaster of my player board. All right. So what do we have? This one goes there. I'm being told.
Your 2 mercury die go.
Right here, and then you
Hold
have...
on. Oh, here. I will set
Captain
those
Hook.
out there.
That's fine.
Okay. You guys know where things are.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. So talk amongst yourselves. Go ahead while I try and reset my board. So it should be 1, 1, 1.
Oh.
And we need to randomize turn order so we can figure out bonus.
You got it, Greg?
I got it.
All right.
That's why I'm invited to the stream.
It's the only reason we have you around. That's right.
We got to decide on these too, right?
We do. All right. So we're just going to schwazi it up. So first and then clockwise from there for the first. Here we go. All right, Greg, you're first. So it's going to go gray, red, purple, blue. Which that's going to impact
Yeah, we get
what
some
we
special
get.
extra
We
stuff,
do.
right?
I will look that up real quick. So the first player gets their 2 reaction tokens. Congrats. Second player gets 1 ethereal die token.
Sweet.
The third player gets 2 ethereal die tokens. I need 1 more, please. And fourth, so Jess in this case, gets 2 ethereal die tokens and an extra mercury. Congrats. There you go. So throw that down on mercury. All right. So now we are ready to get started. Okay. However, now we all are going to, and you know what? Do me a favor, shuffle those in since you guys saw them. Shuffle them in there. We're all going to choose. Where did my second starter go?
It was here. It might have fallen down.
All right, we'll figure
it's
that
right
out. Oh, I tucked it under right there. My
You
bad.
already scored it.
Yep, there we go. So everyone's going to choose one of their starters, one of their masterpiece experiments. They're going to choose one of their 2 starter tiles and one of the publications. The publications do not go out of the game. The others do. Okay? All right.
Yep.
So while I figure that out, I will bring the cameras up and the chat and make sure that I have the chat scrolled. There we go. Gold can be used for mastery as well as materials. That's true. Thank you for the reminder. I agree with that statement. You know what? Here, you guys can actually take a look along with me. So these are my 2 starter tiles.
The publications go
Where
back, right?
the publications go to the bottom. Yes. Those are my 2 starter ones. Do these kind of work together? So we have a transmutation and an ethereal die, but that's also a water and a fire. You know what? We're going
Bottom of
to
the deck.
start with
That's what you
this
said.
one for our mastery. Or, I'm sorry, not our masterpiece. I will start with this one. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. That goes out of play. So I will discard this one. I will choose that one. And then I will have to take a look. Oh boy, I hope I didn't choose poorly with my... I did. You know what? I have these 2. Everybody look down. There you go. So because I chose poorly with this one, I think I'm just going to choose that and just go with that to be able to be my starter. publication. Okay, done. This one can go to the bottom. So now it's just a matter of which one, where do I put this? So looking at this, I need I need this, so it makes sense to go ahead and put that right there like so.
I'm glad to see you and I are thinking the same with synergizing.
All right, here we go.
Am I?
Maybe not on purpose.
Okay. Oh, and Rainer points out. By the way, for those that don't know, Rainer Allfours, he's with Board and Dice, so he's here in chat. Thanks for hanging out, Rainer, as well as everybody else. You can always spend refined in place of raw, but not the other way around. I think that's mostly universal. My player aid now, that's endgame scoring for the backside. The other side shows the available actions. We're actually going to keep these over here, so Jess and I have reminders on our end of the table.
We have our own.
Okay. And we're almost ready to get started. I'm going to keep this up as a end of round reminder. Cool. Whew. All right, let me get something to drink and we'll get started. I thought so, Rainer. Thanks.
Yeah, see, everyone synergized whether they meant to or not. With artifact and first spell.
Jess, are you ready to rock?
I mean,
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I get your
I don't know
publication?
about how well I synergize with my
Which one?
publication, but
Oh, no, nobody knows.
Put that to the bottom, please.
I'll figure that out eventually.
Yeah.
All right. So, Greg.
Okay.
Over under on Glory to Rome's. I'm going to set it at like 6.5.
Yeah.
Less so at each other and more at the game and our own stupidity. So I'm going to set it at 6.5. Place your bets now. Okay?
I think,
All right.
I think it's fair that the first dice draft of a round could result in a Glory to Rome, or 2, or
Yeah,
3.
for
Right.
sure could.
All right. Take it away.
Speaking of which,
So, step 1, draft.
And that was at a potency of 4, because there was 4.
yep.
I'm taking the Venus Black. And the first thing I'm going to do is
Pause.
pause.
Take care, Renee.
What is that material? It's ether. Ooh! Ooh, that's going to be an issue. Okay. How much material do I need? I need 1 material. Exactly. So I take it.
Done. Any free actions?
Nope.
Is anybody piggybacking? Anybody reacting to that?
I'm going to hold off for now.
A moment. And that is black. It's the wrong material. Nope, I'm not paying. Nope. Jess, are you? That is the correct answer, I think.
Right.
Tony, I'm not completely hatless. I brought it just in case you needed it.
No.
All right, so you're done. Go.
Okay. Well, I am going to take this die. I'm going to spend this, turn it into a 5 potency. And I'm going to spend 3 of those right away. I'm going to pick up
This one?
the next one.
This
Yeah,
one?
that's the one.
All right.
And I get that benefit immediately. So I'm going to burn this mercury and get that.
Oh, wow.
It's one of each, right?
Oh, wow.
I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that.
And we go ahead and refill the market, please.
And then I need to think about where I want to place this, which I did not do at all.
Okay, all right. Is
But-
anybody piggybacking off of that while he thinks about that?
I will be. I'm gonna
Any essence.
do to transmute that with mercury.
Yeah, I'm also going here. Let me get here. I can do it myself. I will go ahead and react. So I will go ahead and claim
Oh wait, no, I'm not.
a mercury, and I can claim the mercury because I'm claiming it as an essence right there from that.
I actually instead I'm gonna grab essence. That
That's
would be the
mercury?
better choice to do.
No, it's this, but it's any 4 of those.
I need that.
How can I figure this out? I cannot.
Remind me,
Yeah, go ahead.
can a refined material be used as an unrefined
Yeah,
material?
I actually, just said that. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You can, and it will, I imagine. Okay.
All right.
All right. We're done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's right.
I need a white die. I know that. So, I guess this has the most potency, so I'll go ahead and take that. So there we go. That's going to be at 3, and you know what? Why make it 3 when 4 feels so much better? So there we go. I was not smart. Okay, I'm going to transmute one material, so I could transmute both of these, but I elect to only transmute one of them. So it's going to cost me 1 potency because I'm transmuting only one thing. So transmuting that one like so. No, if I do that, then I can't. Never mind. Okay, now I'm mad at myself. Instead, I'm going to spend 2 potency, and I'm going to get 2 essence. And the essence that I can take, because of the material that it is 2 of the wheel spokes. There. So I will go ahead and take that. Boom. Done. Anybody piggybacking? If so, do so. Otherwise, JRX,
Question. So
answer.
that's a white die. So I could transmute this, paying 1 mercury?
100% correct.
All right, I'll do that.
So that's your reaction. Yep.
And then that moves up.
Okay, so you spent mercury as the essence. What
Yes.
color are you? Blue. Mercury. There. Boom. Done. Okay? And then you trigger your artifact if you wish to do so, which says you can get any 2 of those essences of your choice.
Wait. Okay, yes, so I can get 2 of those. But I also complete this, but at the end of my turn.
Or at the beginning of your turn, but you're
Okay.
still reacting to my action. So you transmute it across this. Do you wish to activate this?
Yes.
Okay, so choose 2.
Oh, we should have all started with 1 of each essence as well.
Oh!
1 of each essence?
I messed that. I apologize during setup. Yep, my bad.
Well,
That changes again.
Yeah, it's all right. All right. Not a problem. There we go. Again, playing hard mode.
did you react?
I'm not going to.
I'm going to react and transmute across the white line as well. I'm going to spend 1 of these, which will move me up 1 on
You are red
the, on
on
the air
triangle?
track. Yep. And I will also activate my artifact to get 2 mercury.
Okay. So, Jess, which essence are you getting?
2 of the wagon wheels.
All right, and flip that over. All right, your turn. Draft for first.
I'll take this red one.
Thanks, Rainer.
That's a 3.
Hi, Tony.
Do I want to bump it?
God, where did the dice go?
I'll bump later. And
Could
what
be a
I'm
quicker round.
gonna
Yeah.
do with that is get this.
Yep.
Okay. Remember, it triggers when you first get it.
Yeah, that's an awesome thing.
2 lead and a salt. Oh, you
Got
got
it.
salt
Where am I
already.
moving to? I already moved it there.
Oops.
I'll put it here. Thank you.
All right. So are you going to then complete your experiment?
Yes.
Walk us through it.
That goes up here.
All right. So yeah,
I got
unfortunately,
these
the
2
yellow
things.
and black, that's implied. But
Yellow and back like a bumblebee. It's taking 1 of these and it's taking this. So those 2 essences. And I get these, a wagon wheel and a thing.
Oh, you also-
Oh, I don't, so I have to spend something. I cannot do that. Sorry. My bad. Let me take that back. I'll get there. So what do I want
You
to
also
do?
had a Mercury.
Right, thank you. Yeah, so that's it for my turn.
okay. All right. Not so. Greg, anybody, or is anybody piggybacking? Sorry. I'm just going to assume that people will speak up at this point if they want to. So Greg, it's your turn.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to... Yep. I'm going to spend 2 potency to transmute this twice. These 2 materials once, rather, across this line. And I'm going to spend 2 salt in order to do so. Which... Yes, I am going to use that artifact. How did you know? Which then I'll be able to complete this experiment because it requires 1 lead and 2 tins. My reward is
Hold on. And the fact that you're here.
2 fires.
Right.
I always forget that. I never forget to have it done, but I always forget that it's the thing you gotta state.
What's the benefit?
Oh, sorry. I get a reaction token back. Recharged, I suppose, is the terminology.
And how many points will it be at the end of the game?
That'll be 6 points.
Okay.
There we go. Couldn't tuck it under. And I will take this one and put it here. I don't know what I want to go up yet, so I won't use it yet.
Yeah, so that seems like one where it would actually allow you to piggyback on somebody else's...
Yeah, oh, the double
Extra-
jump. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Oh,
extra
hey, let me
power,
go
right?
ahead and
Exactly.
get that
So
while
it's
you triggered it.
maybe
Yeah,
a
that
handy
makes
one
sense.
to hold on
right.
to.
Well, I thought that you could only do free actions on your turn, though.
Oh, is that right?
That's a fair point.
Oh,
yes.
So no then.
Yeah.
All right.
But I could do it now and take the thing,
You could indeed.
but I won't.
Because you're like Mr. Chameleon with your stuff.
No,
anyway.
that'd be me.
Oh, that's you. Okay. Yeah.
All right, so piggybacking, did he do?
If you want to,
Yes,
go for
please.
it.
All right, so I should have spent this earlier, so I'm going to spend that to transmute that up here, because black.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll push me up where I need to be.
All right. So it's me.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to transmute once from here to here. Using triangle, move me up on the sulfur
You are
track.
red.
Red, sulfur track.
Got it. And do I want to piggyback on that?
I do, and I'm going to get a material,
Okay.
because that's a good material to have.
You know what? I like that idea. Let's do it. I too shall do the same. I got it
Got it.
right here. So I will piggyback spending that and get that material because his die is that.
Yep.
There we go. All right. So everyone done? My
Yep,
turn?
Your turn.
Okay. Let's see if we can do this right. 2. I have that. Wagon wheel. Boom. Done. There it is. Got it. Now, finally. There we go. So I am going to spend the 2 potency to transmute twice across a white path using white die. So it's going to be those 2 like so. Going to spend any mix of those. That's going to be the 2 wagon wheels. The 2 wagon wheels going to be here. That's going to be like so, which those then are on the mastery track of the water, which, oh, hey, looky here. Now we'll go ahead and use that 1 lead and the 1 iron.
There it is.
There. And you just saw that I had 2 on the water track, so this is going to complete this one. So that's going to get me 1 up the water track and 1 up another track. So let's take a look here. So 1 up the water track, noticing a trend here, and 1 up, 1 other. Allow me a moment.
Have all the moments you like. I mean, not all the moments.
Okay,
We gotta go to bed at some point.
at some point.
Just a moment.
You know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So let's go ahead and grab that, which will get me an ethereal die token. All right. Now, I did go ahead and go across this tile as well, which allows me 1 more ethereal die token. And in addition to that, I get 1 free transmute. And by free, I mean it doesn't have to correspond to the die or anything like that, but it's still going to cost me something.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and start working up the fire track. The fire track is going to be this symbol, so I will go ahead and spend that to move that up to here, which there will then get me starting up the fire track like so. And by doing that, this flips over. This now tucks in. We'll score 3 points at the end of the game. And then, what one do we want to talk about? I think this is the more important one. So this one, I will figure out where that goes when it's not my turn. But what this allows me to do is 2 refreshes. So I could do that right now. But I think I'm going to keep that in my back pocket right now. And figure out where I want to put it in a bit. And you know what? Actually, I'll put it right there. Boom, done. Anybody piggyback and go for it. Otherwise, J-Rex,
Yes, please.
you're up.
Transmuting
All
once
right.
on the. Yeah, I'll go salt track. Can you move the red one on the salt track? Blue.
Thank you.
Circle with a line in the middle.
Thank you.
With a fade out, yes.
I'm gonna need to get a pair.
I'm
keeping what the words are
Yeah.
straight
I hear
is
ya.
difficult.
I
I'm
like
sorry.
to transmute on the air track.
Okay, you are
Gray.
gray.
I did Mercury into Iron.
Okay.
It's Mercury this game.
Okay. Hey, well done.
Yeah.
We're improving.
Well, it took me 4 hours.
What were you calling him before?
Gemini.
Gemini, right?
Oh.
Which looks nothing like that symbol.
Not even close.
Yeah.
I mean,
It could have
it's a
been.
little like.
No.
No.
It's
No,
like
no,
this. It's
no.
like
It's like a
this.
box
Yeah.
with horns
I
on both
appreciate
sides.
that
It's a
you're
squish
trying
box.
to go
Trying
to
to
bat
humor
for him.
him.
I appreciate it, but
No.
it's nowhere close.
It's like me calling that Leo. Leo's a M with a tail.
Of course, that's not what I want.
Oh, and one other thing while Jess is thinking, I'm at 0, so that actually goes there, which means I have to draft a new die at the beginning of my next turn. Yeah, Alexander, it's hard. Raynor laughed at me during the weekly look ahead. I told him I scored 44 points. He laughed.
Okay.
He messaged me and said I couldn't help but laugh at you.
So this stays this color.
Correct.
It'll, if I make it this, I could take that experiment.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, indeed.
You nailed it. Okay, so it becomes
that's it.
that.
And it's at 2.
Correct, because
Could
of this,
bump
not
it.
because of that, right?
Do I want to bump it? That wouldn't. No, I'm going to use that, so I don't want to do that. I'm going to need essences. So yeah, I'll bump it.
So it becomes a 3. Yeah, just over here.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's fine. Yep.
Okay, and I'll do that.
And that cost 1.
Yeah.
There you go. Anybody piggybacking?
I'm going to do this too now.
Oh, please. Yeah, finish your actions before we can piggyback.
So now I will spend this and this. I'm already at 1 on the Wind's Mastery. So I get these.
Yep, he's got them.
Thank you. And that goes.
So yes, the yellow is black.
Yeah.
Think of it as a bumblebee.
And I'll take this one
Seems good.
and these flip.
You don't have to use it, but
I think I will. See why they're
yeah,
flipped.
I mean
And
they're
we
always
have-
good. So
we have a lot of die coming.
I mean, I still have
I'm gonna
2
do
more
that.
dice to draft. So as this Greg looks like.
Yeah.
All right, so that was what. Okay, so now as a react. Because I can't. Oh,
Oh,
Raynor was right. Glory to Rome to me. You're right. You're right.
What was he
You're
right about?
right.
he said there was an upcoming Glory to Rome because somebody forgot to. Use
I didn't
his-
forget.
Oh, yeah.
I intentionally chose
Forgot
not
to use what?
Oh no, I didn't forget anything. But as we mentioned, as a free action, you can only do this on your own turn.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that I cannot do it now, which means I cannot piggyback on J-Rex's action, which I would love to be able to do. Raynor was right.
Not great.
44 points. Just saying. It's okay. 44.
Oh, and this immediately
Not 42?
refreshes.
Oh, was it 42?
Yep.
Oh, that's what you got last time, 44.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I was thinking the answer to
Oh, no, God, no.
But I'm still going to
not that
spend
far
1
advanced.
potency to pick up.
And yet, one other thing I did not mention real quick, you'll notice that we refreshed the experiments. You only refresh experiments if they are from the same round.
Right.
So when we get into the next round, some of these ones may still exist. When that happens, we do not refresh those.
Yep.
Okay.
I want that one, but
Staying on target.
Stay on
I
target.
respect that.
Refresh at the end.
I
of my
keep
turn.
thinking it's
So
a
that
smudge. It's not. Like
No.
the cat
No.
tracks and everything. And
Oh, no one can react except. Oh no, Jared.
Jess can react, yeah.
Would you like to piggyback?
No.
all right, move that to the.
Yep.
There you go.
All right. I'm going to continue what has been a pretty inefficient round for me so far.
All right, I appreciate
By
that.
spending 1 potency to add an iron, I will, at the end of that move, complete this piece. Spend an iron and a tin. I'm going to bump up 1 on the wind track.
See, that makes it so much easier for me. I appreciate it. I don't look so dumb
Take
this way. Thank you.
a chameleon die.
Oh, okay. Do you want to actually chameleon token?
Sure.
What that is now?
So on my turn, when I have a die, I can choose to make the die for 1 action only, either a different color or a different symbol.
Virtually, you don't
Right.
physically change the die.
If there's potency left on the die after I use the action, the die becomes its old die again.
Right.
Yep. So that's what it does.
There you go.
But it also does the chameleon work when piggybacking?
No, because it has to do with his own die.
So the second his main action is over and we go on to piggybacking, if it's still there,
Right. It's still you're
It
still
doesn't
gonna
affect
use,
you. It
still
affects
gonna use
him
that,
and
yeah.
his own action. Okay.
So I'm gonna drop that there. I get to choose which of these I will take. I'm gonna choose this 2 silver. I don't know why I would wait on getting 2 silver, so I'm gonna get 2 silver, drop them in the old silver bowl, and that will end my turn and end the potency of that die.
All right. Before we go any further, Patrick, yay. So,
Welcome.
all right. Welcome, Patrick. It
Cheers.
still didn't change. Grr. There we go, Patrick. Cheers. Welcome. Thank you for the support. Really appreciate it, man. Very much. Thank you. All right. And I was a little slow on the phone. Yeah. First time chatting. Thanks for making it. Basically, what I'm also doing is stalling to try and figure out what I'm doing.
oh,
Seriously.
shouldn't you've cleared the thing out underneath your piece?
Yes, this should have gone away. I apologize. Yep.
Selfish.
Yeah. So we'll just throw that there because
could
that's
you?
dead.
So no.
I do it. Okay, I can do that. So I don't have that. Oh wow. I'm just looking at the various artifacts right now.
Yep.
Okay. And
Those ethereal die are burning a hole in your pocket.
yeah, you know, I got them. I think I like that one. It'll be white.
And what is it?
What is what?
What does it do?
Oh, move up 1 on the fire track, get an ethereal die, and score 1 point.
One of the few ways you can score points before the end of the game.
That is true. And one other thing that I will point out is any of the symbols and stuff like that on the back of the rule book were actually, I forgot that this is here. That's on me. So if anybody needs this during the game, which we probably will,
Yeah.
feel free. Okay.
There are a lot of symbols, but it really is pretty clear once you kind of get.
Once you, right, exactly. I kind of want that one, so I'm looking at a white die. I also want that, but that takes 3. Up the mastery track, turn any two, and ooh. Well, hold on 1 second.
Refuse.
This one time, can I do like 7 things that I want to do? Actually, do I go completely off script?
Yes.
I think I am.
I vote for it.
Yeah. Terrible. All right, I will go for that. So I'm going to take this die. It's going to be potency of 2, but I'm going to discard that to bump that to 3, and then immediately spend all 3 to then come over here, take this tile. I will immediately get a bump. I'll get that ethereal die token back there, and then I will score a point and move up 1 on the fire track.
Leader in the clubhouse.
Running away with this thing. Now I will figure out where to put this. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I already know. Yeah, I'm going to actually put it right there. There we go. Done. We need experiments, so that's going to be the next one. And because that goes there, if anybody wants to piggyback. Also, so I don't forget, here, there.
So you can piggyback.
Now I can piggyback. I'm not going to do that again. Lessons were learned. So it was this die, if anybody would like to piggyback. There we go.
And that's the top one? The 5
Yes, ma'am.
thing?
Yep.
Okay.
Looks like a 5.
Yeah.
It's lead, also
What I
known
need.
as
Lead.
Saturn.
Which one?
This one. Because I think that's Jupiter.
Okay.
Saturn, Jupiter.
Okay.
Go for it.
This
Yes.
one's this one, so I
Mercury,
could move
Mars.
that 2 to take 2 Mercury.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Infinite.
All right.
And that goes here.
Correct. And exhaust your die. Any free actions?
No. Exhaust my die, yeah.
Do you wish to piggyback?
I certainly will. So I will go ahead and expend 1 of them. And yes, even though I have 2, I can only expend 1, and I will get a Mercury for doing so, because it was this one which allows those. There we go.
Alright. So I'm going to grab.
I learn eventually, Rainer.
Let's see. Red seems really useful for everybody, so I'm going to grab the white. Because I can't use it.
Okay.
Oh, no one can really piggyback. So, whatever. I'm thinking too far ahead. Anyways, I'm gonna use it to immediately exhaust it to get to copper.
Copper. Okay.
Some copper juice.
Coppered up. Reaction from you?
Nope.
Taking this die, that symbol does not matter to me at all. Happens to be
Arga.
red.
There's a board for that.
I'm going to use it to transmute 2 of these silver to this here gold.
Spending which ones?
Spending something that's a salt
And battery.
and an ether.
Which is almost like a battery.
Which is that?
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
I will then immediately spend a gold
Okay.
to take a double transmute. I will place it here, which is going to open up one of these.
For why?
Also-
walk people.
Yeah,
through
so
it.
I just completed this row of the Philosopher's Stone, which gives me bonuses on either side. So it's going to power up one of my reactions, and it's also going to give me another gold. I'm going to use the double transmute. So I'm going to transmute once. Oh, but I don't have any materials. It's going to be okay, though. Never mind. I'm going to transmute here,
Okay.
which allows me to turn this mercury into one of each kind of thing. And
hold on, what-
I had to transmute
there
using
you go.
the...
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, so I had to transmute using ether.
There you go. Yep.
Then I'll get one of each of these
For the artifact.
for the artifact.
Flip it.
Yep, did.
No,
Artifact.
the artifact.
That you just passed
thank
by.
you.
There you
Yep.
go.
And then with my other transmute, I will go
From
lead to copper.
Yep.
I will use
Triangle.
sulfur.
Red, which is going
Yep.
there, which will get you a bump
Another
on
bump.
any mastery.
And I should think about what that would be.
Oh, this should have gotten refilled too.
That's so brutal. Let's go with the fire track. And I will then spend
2 gold.
2 gold to
Oh,
No, keep them on there.
keep them on where?
Uh-huh,
Oh,
yeah.
right on. To unlock one of these other ones, which I haven't really thought about very clearly.
They're all good.
They're all pretty good.
So
But
those are pretty self-explanatory.
Those are pretty great.
That one or
Okay,
that one.
I'm just going to do this without thinking about it all day. I'm going to put it here. I will immediately get that and that. Then I'll also get a bump on the water track
Which he's
Third
red.
one in.
and a bump on the track of my choice, which will be the fire track,
You selfish.
which
No,
will
okay.
get me a
Alright.
chameleon. And I'll get 2 essences of my choice
Because of the bonuses there
on either
and
side.
there.
That's right. So I'll definitely take a Mercury because Mercury is good for
It's
me.
versatile.
And it's like it.
Yep.
And then I will also take a sulfur. You guys don't need to know why.
No. That was a heck of a turn, bro. That was impressive to watch. Okay, so you actually had, it was this one. So do I want to piggyback for either of those a moment?
I'm going to. I
Okay,
can
go. Yeah,
piggyback
go for it.
Just for that material.
Okay. There you go.
I already took it.
Oh, sorry.
I've been waiting. It just took a long time for me to
For him to get through it, no doubt. Okay, I like that. So I need that, which is all doable. But that needs to be there, which I am nowhere near. How do we fix that? That. So I need a ton of that, which I cannot get right now. Yuck. But I could go first if I wanted to right now. I'm not going to react, so I'm just going to take my turn. I actually, oof. I hate the, see now well maybe I will react to that. Because if I don't, I'm not going to be able to use my reaction. So I guess I will. So the question is, which of these two do I take? I'll go ahead and take the extra material. So I will take that material, spend that. Because it seems a bit... Oh. See, I'm getting ahead of myself. I really want Mercury. Maybe I go a different direction. Hold on. This is frustrating. Sorry, guys. Oh, and your turn's done, so
Yeah.
that will go away, and that will go away. Also. So now the question is, I'm looking at experiments. I definitely want another experiment. I just don't know which one. The fire one actually wouldn't be too bad of an idea up there in the top. You know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So... yeah, I'll go ahead and just take this one here and the associated red fire experiment. So that's going there. I'm not going to boost it because that's going to immediately exhaust it. I cannot complete it or do anything, so that's it there. So now I just became first player for next turn. Done.
I'm a little concerned about.
If anybody wants to react, you can.
Yes, I'm going to flip that.
Okay?
Okay.
Everybody out of reaction? Nope.
No,
Ken.
I've got one.
Okay. Hey, Thomas.
What was the symbol?
It was this one, the 5, which is here.
So lead. I'm cool. I'm gonna hold off.
All right.
I'm cool.
I'm cool.
I'm cool. Do I want to be able to get those or those?
Oh, I'm really annoyed.
Well,
I just realized what I want to do isn't what I'm going to be able to do.
that one
There's
I
a board
think.
for that.
No, it's no one's fault.
Yes.
It's,
Okay, go for it.
So I'm going to take that one. It's going to be that symbol.
Got it.
It's
The
here
Mars,
somewhere.
there you go.
Yep, and that will be 2, but no, it'll be 3.
No, it'll be a 1
Why?
because it's a 1.
Oh, it doesn't matter what those
Correct.
are. Oh, I hate you all.
Good example. Perfect job of exemplifying that. Good job.
So I can make it a 3. All right, I'll do that.
No.
You can make it a 2.
Still can't do it. So I can make it a 2. Oh, that's really
Were you
terrible.
trying to get another artifact?
I was trying to do things. All right. Well, then I'm not going to use that. I'm just leave it at 1. It doesn't really matter. But I do need it to be white. Ah. Fine.
Oh, refill that experiment too, please. Christopher hasn't chimed in much, so I see that as a good sign.
Oh, that's painful. All right, so 1 to transmute that using mercury, which bumps that.
And did you want to use your tile?
Oh, yes.
Your artifact?
So I can get some of that, which I need to move up on.
Which is any 2. It doesn't have to be 2 of the same.
And what else do I need to move up on? I'll do. I have all the others, so I'll take 2 triangle. Can I have another triangle?
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Ken, you piggybacking?
You know, I think I will.
Can you move me over to the 2?
I'm going to go ahead and transmute that mercury to iron using not a mercury. Let's go ahead with another sulfur.
Done. Greg.
Okay, I'm going to take this guy, and I'm going to use one of my boosting.
Ethereal die.
Aren't you fancy?
Yeah. Well, here's the fun move. You grab an essence. Yep. Yeah.
Sometimes you need to use 1 potency.
Oh, that would have been good.
Well, that's my turn.
Are you piggybacking Ken? It's just you 2 fellas on that side.
Oh no, you actually already used it.
Yeah,
What do you
I
mean?
did. You're right. I did.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay, so-
yeah, so
yeah.
I'm good. I am gonna hang out.
You're going to draft a die.
Sure am. I'm gonna draft this one.
Yep.
I'm not gonna improve it with these. I'm instead just gonna use it to get this,
And refill the experiment, please.
which I am then gonna complete. Now I only have 1 iron and 1 copper, but because I've already spent some cheese on that
Yep.
space, I can complete it. Those guys are gonna go in there.
And hold on, are you...
Whoop.
No, hold on. You're not at 2 here.
Damn it.
There are
Okay.
2 requirements
Yeah, I'm gonna
required
take
for
this
an
back.
experiment. Okay.
Stupid green.
Rules. Do me a favor. Let's just keep it up here
You want it
until
up
it's
there?
completed.
Okay. You can't see it on that side.
Right.
Gotcha. So then, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to take it
And like it.
and like it. It'll be fine.
Okay, and
Better
no
yet,
one can piggyback.
You actually
so
have room right there right now. So
Okay.
keep it there.
Sweet.
There you go. So back to Greg.
So
Oh, and so I go.
yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna,
because you're done.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna spend 2 to transmute these to tin, and I'm gonna use a wheel and a triangle.
So gray.
Sulfur.
1 and 1. There and there. Yes, sir.
And unlike everybody else, I did pay attention to the air track. I'm 2 on the air
All
track.
right. And the other.
And I've got the material components as well for my.
Nicely
Novel.
done, sir.
Okay. And what do you get in the bottom?
I get 1 of each. Of
That
these.
isn't mercury,
That
right?
Isn't mercury.
Fancy.
And my wife tells me I pronounce mercury weird.
Yes.
You
Checks
that
out.
did
Checks
sound
out.
weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys are gonna hear that now. If you didn't already. And
Kind of like meerkat. He's like
It kind of is. It's mercury.
it's really bad.
You know
and
what?
She hates it.
As many things as I
How
say.
often does it come up, though?
I know. I don't
Oh,
think
it only came up when we were
Actually,
talking
knowing
about
Greg,
this game.
a lot. Yeah.
So I'm immediately going to get the rewards,
Which
which is 1 gold and 2 silver. And I'm not fighting it either.
Yeah.
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 Hold on, hold on,
Everybody
before
has
you flip
something they
that.
say.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's the first time we've done it, so why don't you explain to folks?
Oh, this one. So this symbol means I get to look at 2 publications, and then I take them and put them into my hand of other publications that I have, and I must get rid of one of the publications now in my hand.
Correct. Drawn or existing.
Right.
Yep. So, those are the 2 new.
All right, now flip it over and then.
Get your 2 silver.
Here, do me a favor. Yeah, he got all
You got all
that.
that stuff.
Move that over to the, and we'll go ahead while you're deciding, Greg.
Wait, I shouldn't have. Oh my gosh.
1 and the 2.
Move
You're
your
right.
die down. There you go. So it's the end of the round. So everybody flips all their artifacts face up.
Yeah, that was useful. Oh,
Turn your
man.
reactions face up. And Jess, if you can empty the artifact market over there and replace it. And Greg, when you're finished, if we could have the second artifact deck. What?
Wait, those are supposed to be level 2. I
Oh,
think.
level 2. I'm sorry. I'm
That's all
tired.
good.
I don't know why. Thank you.
Here, I'll let you do that. We do not discard any of those bad boys.
Okay.
Okay. Right, sorry. Move the turn order disc to the top. And replace all the dice, and somebody have fun with that. Go for it.
It's all you, Greg.
I know, I went for it like a cat.
We knew.
Where do you want me to roll them for the camera?
Here, if you can do so with... Here, go ahead. There you go. I actually want to look something up, so I'm buying time.
That landed where it's supposed to go. That's fun. Oh, that's still here. That's there. That's there. That's
Hey, Rainer.
That's
There you go.
there. Ooh. Interesting.
Yep, that's a word.
When do we put out the level 2 experiments, Rainer?
Probably now.
So help me out with that, because I'm brain cramping on that. Because we don't wipe the level 1s. So it's for add 1 new experiment drawn from the current experiment deck to each space. The end of the round. Add 1 experiment drawn from the current experiment. Oh, so it's showing the rightmost. So provided I'm right on this, according to the rule book, those go out onto those. 1 more red die on artifacts. Oh, there we go. Good call. And nothing has 5 or more. So there we go.
Oh, those are those are artifacts. They're. Oh, that symbol means.
Mercury.
Mercury. It's just a little Mercury for you. Wow.
You guys are brutal. Funny. I support it, but that's brutal.
I'll just keep my head down. There are words I say wrong. So I can't say much.
Yeah, I put my chin out. Like, oh, yeah. Mercury.
What color's that?
What-
Pistachio?
I was going with saw. Just saw.
Sorry.
So the thing that I find funny about the Boston area most
Yep.
is the accent up here randomly drops R's from words.
But we add them back into places that they're not
Random
needed.
places.
Like SAR.
Yeah.
And he met a guy and was like, you told him this, and the guy's like, no, we don't. And he's like, say that you looked at something. And he's like, I saw her. Oh.
It's pretty funny. Okay, there you go. Now if you draft level 1 experiments, you do not refill those spaces. So
Right.
all of the left ones will be empty. That's
Yeah.
it. All right, thanks, Rainer.
And if you
Sorry,
yeah, so
just total brain cramp.
from
on
here
that.
we can. It's probably hard for the camera, but you can see 1 or 2 on the card, so it's
Correct.
easy for us to tell which one.
So now what happens if we draft a
here we
level
go.
1?
If you draft any of the left ones, we will not refill those. If you draft a right one, which are the level 2s,
Yeah.
we will refill those as we go.
Okay.
At the end of this round, any of the level 1s that exist will get wiped off the
Yeah.
board. There we go. Here, if you'll throw those over with the ones. Cool. All right. Whew. So glad I went first. No idea what I want to do now. Okay, so I'm going to look, talk amongst yourselves while I try and figure this out. I need resources,
Watermelon
something fierce. I need to transmute a bunch
I'm
of
sorry?
stuff.
Watermelon bubblegum? It's a theater thing.
I don't know it.
Something to talk about?
You know the people in the background, whenever you see extras on stage?
Oh, that's what they're saying?
That's what they're mouthing to each
Yeah,
other over and
watermelon
over.
bubblegum.
Watermelon bubblegum.
Because
but
your
it
mouth
looks like it looks like
really?
you'd be
That's
anything.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to take this die. Well done, by the way. So that's going to be a 3. Oh, psych! It's going to be a 4.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Okay. Okay, that went well. So,
I wasn't sure what the cue was.
I apparently not. I'm going to take at least 1, maybe 2 lead. Yeah, we're going to take 2 lead. So we're going to let the lead out. So there's 2. And that's going to be 2 lead right there. Yeah, I think that's not terribly exciting. I
don't.
understand. But
There are worse things in life.
that's where we're going to leave it. Done. If anybody's piggybacking, do so. Otherwise, J-Rex, you're up.
Yes. Oh, this is supposed to be flipped. Oh, no.
Up. Keep going up.
Okay,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
are
back to
you?
There you go.
That guy's the
I will take...
Oh, no, it's got to go up higher than that.
Oh,
Right.
it's that one. But
Yeah, I jerked it really
Keep
bad.
going. Keep going. There you go. To where you two will be real close to one another. There you go.
But yeah, I am going to react. And I'm going to take... Exactly.
Just a hair out. There we go.
I'm
So
not
now
back
everybody
in
can see
some
your tiles.
Yay.
Cool.
Arg.
Okay.
Might react. Hold on. So with the gold, you're paying 1, then 2, then 3, then 4.
Correct. So you.
But if I get 2 blocks, for example,
It doesn't
does
matter.
that-
You've already unlocked the 1.
You get 1 per card.
1. No, you get 1 unlocked via an experiment.
Yes.
And you have 1 that you can purchase via gold.
Got it. So that's not going to be super good. All right, then definitely that. But that's another black.
So I was happy with my last round,
Yeah.
but it's been like agony waiting for them to take their turn.
Now you know how we felt. You took forever.
Not because you guys are taking a long time, but
Gosh,
because I
that's
know I want
terrible.
Yes.
to. And
Well,
It won't happen.
well,
Or will happen.
We'll find out.
That and that are fine.
I have to wait 2 turns.
Okay.
Dude, you already took an action.
I know, and I screwed it up.
Oh, wow.
4. Yeah, that's what I've been there. So I guess taking that is good. But I'm never gonna. Heck with it. I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3. Take this one.
Yes.
And put that here. I don't know what else to do. So 3 equal ones?
Yeah,
There
that's
you
what
go.
it says. There you go. Choose 3.
Oh, that's so good. I was watching her reach for it, and I'm just like, that's the one he wanted.
Of course it is.
I know. It's the.
I don't even know what I want.
I know which one I want.
I need to
Well.
move up one there. I need to be able to.
Well,
Good luck.
it's one of those. Yeah.
Getting. That seems good. Yep. There.
One is also not bad.
Yeah.
3 are the same, isn't it?
Oh, there's 3 equal. We just talked about this. I need to be able to do that. Ooh, but I need to be able to do that.
We all have choices in
Fine.
life. Okay.
Those.
Anybody piggybacking?
Oh. Oh, I cannot.
I am.
I'm gonna hold off.
I'm going to
Wait,
go
I
ahead
have that.
and spend that. We're going to transmute this, spending.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I know.
I will. It's a white die, right? I will. Yeah, I will transmute that across this, spending. This there, which then is going to get me on the path. You know what? We're not. I lied. Hold on. We're going to actually spend that one instead. So there, that will go up there. Then, because we went across this, I'm going to get this for that, and I get one free transmute, and the transmute now will go there. It can be any color, can't it? Yeah, it will be that one there, spending this guy, which then will get me that there. And sorry to keep doing this, but this then flips over like so. Boom, done.
And that's a black die?
No, that was reacting to your
That was your
turn.
reaction? Okay.
Greg, you're up.
No.
Oh.
Ken is up.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, sorry,
Right,
it's not
out of order
clockwise.
now,
There you
yeah.
go, right. Yep, good catch.
All right. So revised plan,
Hey, Christopher.
I think, is going to involve me taking this one and increasing its potency by spending this, and spending 3 potency to take the gimme a gold one.
That
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I suppose I could have ended it to you. So you get a gold.
And I get a gold. I'm gonna holster it in right there.
Well, partner. So that was a Mercury, huh?
That was Mercury.
I like Mercury.
Sure. Who doesn't like Mercury, really?
Yeah, I know. I'm in that same spot. As I'm pausing, I have that.
It's a red.
I am going to get a Mercury there, which will put it there. Done.
And I'm going to use it to transmute something. I need to go up on all of the tracks. Yikes.
Mm.
I'll use the wheel. I'll go up the water track.
You are gray.
Yeah.
Water. Done.
It's a lot of tracks that gotta go up.
All right. So you're done, right? On yours?
I'm done for this, yeah.
Okay. So for my action.
It's his turn.
Sorry, again, I'm used to clockwise. It's disorder. I apologize. Go ahead, Greg.
I'm going to take this die
We'll allow it.
and I'm going to put it at potency 3. I'm not going to mess around with anything else. Immediately kill it to take this one.
Ah.
Now this one lets me get reaction back equal to the number of fires I have.
Fire artifacts,
Fire
right?
artifacts.
Or fire.
Still,
Wait.
But still, too. Yeah, I think that's
Hold
what
on.
we figured out
Hold on.
last time.
Let me double check. Yes, fire artifacts specifically. Yes.
Right. So now that I have 2 fire artifacts,
There you go. Refresh both of those.
2
There you go.
charges back. And then I'm going to follow up my main action with a free action. I'm going to spend a gold to get this, which fills in that spot, which gives me one of these, and another opportunity at this.
Nicely done.
Okay. Is anybody piggybacking off his black
Yes.
die?
I'm going to keep that. And now I have
That.
another
Pay
thing
this.
to look forward to.
That.
He did refresh his tokens. I'm pretty sure he did, didn't you? At the beginning of your turn. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're face up.
yeah.
Yeah,
They're
we're
face
good.
up.
I used them because I saw what I was going to do.
Yep. All right.
And saw no one else was going for it. And I'm going to not do anything else. I think that's good. And I want to piggybacking off of Black Venus.
Oh. And so I passed this when I piggybacked?
Okay, then
So
get
3.
Do it again.
yep, of the same.
Yes, I got it. I know where they're going. Can I have another one?
And flip it over.
Okay.
All right. So for my turn, I'm only spending one. It's going to be to transmute this to there using a mercury. So we're going to go up the mercury track 1. There.
It's not going to work.
But more importantly, we now can complete this here because we have a lead, a copper, that one, a mercury, and a tin, that one. There you go. There. And then we need 3 fire. We are at 4 fire, so we are golden, which allows us, just like what Greg's been using for being able to take 2 publications, and I get to refresh one of my reactions. So hand me 2 publications.
Before you take it, let me make sure I put mine on the bottom. Yes.
Then that will go up there. It's going to be worth 7 points. Then I will go ahead and claim this gold, and I'll immediately get it, which I'm then going to probably immediately spend. Where do we want to put it is the question. Oof. Okay. So, looking at what it is I'm trying to do, I think I want that quick, fast, and in a hurry. So I'm going to put that there. Or do I put it here? Nope. Going to stick with that. Yes. Then I'm going to immediately spend it, which got me that gold, which I'm then going to immediately spend that gold to go ahead and take...
Except...
That's wind, mountain green. I'm going to take this one, purchasing that there.
I'll get 2 of those.
Or do we go with the
So I don't need it.
red? I think we actually do that instead. We will purchase that one, which will go there. Okay, which now gives me a 3rd reaction token. That comes in like so. So there's that. Then I get another 2 publication cards, which I'll look at here in a minute. But I can immediately take that, so I will go ahead and take 2 silver. There. So now I have to go through 2 of these, along with the one I have, and then 2 more. And if anybody wants to piggyback, done.
What is that material?
The
material?
lead.
It's lead?
Where?
Yeah.
The symbol.
It's a black lead.
Oh,
That's
yes,
what he has.
sorry. Oh, my die. Yes.
It's just too far away from me to see. That's
Gotcha.
Yeah. Remind me what the piggybacks are again, so we can take that material. You can take that essence that it's associated with.
You can flip a face down artifact, or you can transmute a single thing. Nope. Okay, so which of these 2? I will discard this one. And now I need 2 more. Off top, please.
Do you want me to wait? Or
No, go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
So I'm going to spend that 1 to get this.
Is that the level? That was level 1, right?
Yes,
Okay.
so it doesn't get
Doesn't
refilled.
replenish. Yeah.
That finishes that die. And then I'm going to complete this with lead. No idea.
Tin.
Tin and mercury. Yep. And I'm at level 3. So that's that.
Yeah, I
And
know.
then I'm going to
Right
get this, and move up 1 track.
On Earth.
Yeah.
Which gives you one of these.
Yes.
And you're going to be the one that gets it, so you can just...
Yep.
Not even going to...
Okay.
So that was a white die, right?
Yes, it was.
I'm going to react to that. I'm going to transmute my mercury.
Yes, you are.
And get a gold.
And
Yes,
I'm
sir.
going to react to that by
and I get one of
getting-
these. So I can get one of these or move up twice.
So is your... Oh, Edward, are you going to react?
Yeah, oh, hold on. I'm
that.
still there. Discarding that one. That was a terrible draw, by the way. Okay, what was Jess's?
White Venus.
Okay.
So,
Um,
So you can get an Aether, a Copper,
yeah, I think I have
or-
to do that.
Transmute,
yeah,
White.
let me look.
I guess that's one, too.
Oh, I didn't spend my second react.
Not doing that, not doing that. No,
Okay.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm going to
So it's me?
take
Yep.
this one. Hold on, I still have to finish
Ah.
that. So I take this, I move up. I'm going to move up 2 on this one.
Okay.
And I also get 2 more React tokens.
Oh, yeah.
Good
Yes,
lord.
you do.
That does not sound good for the rest of us.
If she had unlocked that in the
There
first
you go.
round, that'd be rough.
I appreciate that, Rainer, but I'm never going to memorize it. It's just not. I'm terrible. Least pure to most pure. I would have no
It's
clue.
a fun thing to memorize. We should quiz people. We'll
What
just
does
go around.
pure mean?
Metal
Chemically
content,
pure.
right? Or I don't know.
It's in like molecularly
Okay,
pure.
sure.
It's a thing.
You're done?
Okay.
All right, next.
So is it me?
Red.
I'm going to do a single transmutation from silver to gold. Let's say that I use. Does it matter for this stuff?
I don't.
It probably does, because some of them are higher than others.
Yeah.
So,
Let's say that I use salt. For
You
that,
use salt.
I use salt.
Okay.
I am then going to spend this 3 gold that I have to get that guy right there.
needs to get
Yeah.
there.
Checks out.
I'm going to take that guy right there, and where am I going to put him? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to put him here, but I'm going to immediately use him
Okay.
to bump up 2 tracks on that stupid Earth track,
And what did
which
I ever
will
do to
then
you?
allow me
Seriously, right?
I don't know.
There's nothing wrong with Earth.
to spend an iron and a copper to complete this.
And you're, oh, hey, you're at 2 Earth.
Hey, I
Hey!
did it! I did it!
And what'd you get?
I get 2
Raw materials.
of anything, I think, right?
Yes,
That's the way I
correct.
read that. We're going to go with
You are
1 iron. I may blow your guys' minds here, but 1 iron and 1 tin.
Wow.
Yep, I know. It
I
was-
never, wow, really? Okay.
Stick with me.
Okay.
I also get this,
You do?
and then I need to figure out where I would put it.
You can just put it upside down.
That is true.
I don't have a
Fine.
ton of materials,
That's those.
so I think I'm going to do that. And get
3, any materials.
3 of any material. Definitely.
Up on the water and up on one more track.
Yeah.
Up on water, you are red.
Yep. And then for our 1 more track, let's go with sulfur again. Let's go with wind.
Okay.
So I definitely want one of those. And I just, I guess it's more efficient if I'm doing that, probably. Yeah. Yeah.
And anybody piggybacking?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take a mercury.
So I'm
Yep,
gonna
same.
make
Go ahead
that
and grab me a
here,
mercury,
and I'm
please.
gonna pay
Or I guess, no, there you go. I have a mercury.
No.
There, done.
one of these.
Okay. Now that's my turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It
grab
is.
the first infinity die of the round and turn it to Mars. And I'm gonna give it a extra potency to make it a 4.
Glory to Rome, Greg.
You love it when you get a glory roll,
Oh, I
right?
love it so much.
Nothing better than that.
And I'm gonna spend 1 potency and 1 potency alone to grab that.
Where are we at? Well, at 1.
Okay, well, I guess I will react to that again and take another, I got it, another mercury for that.
And I'm gonna
Yeah.
use that to refresh these 2
That's that.
reacts.
I definitely want something. What do I want?
That's so weird.
That's all set.
Yeah, Kenneth's probably.
But I
gonna-
need some of those.
Oh,
There's
I would.
Oh yeah, does
gonna
anybody,
get two,
okay,
that's
did anybody
4.
have the, like a shorter arrow somewhere? Ken, or Christopher saying the shorter arrow means bump up your lowest track?
Oh,
That is true.
Oh.
okay. Did not yeah, so I guess this one is a shorter arrow.
The one on the
No.
right.
Is this shorter?
That's a shorter arrow.
Yeah.
Oh!
So that would have been
Earth.
not... Yeah, so I think I bumped that one, but I should have bumped that one.
There you go. All right. There.
Thank you.
Thank you, Christopher.
And if they're tied, do you choose?
Probably.
Sure. Yeah. All right. So I'm up.
I'm copying
But since
Okay.
that.
I basically never ever use Mercury to
it's
transmute
red.
things because it's too useful for
And
me
we
in other ways.
spend
Right.
It's always going to be the one that gets bumped.
this one to do that. That's on 2.
Okay.
Done? All right. Well, what I wanted to do, I can't do. I'm going to turn this into a red Mercury 2. Go.
You have to make sure you kill
Hold
that
on.
guy.
Shoot. Hold on. I don't know if I want to do that. I thought I was out of dice, so hold on. Well, I do need, that also is really good. Okay, so since I still have a die, which I forgot about here, I'm actually just going to go ahead and spend the 1, and I'm going to take a... Done. Not terribly exciting, but really important for what I'm trying. Or, oh, well, hold on. Or I could take one of those fire experiments. A moment. Forgot about that.
Oh,
Which
because
there?
I took a level 2 experiment, a level 2.
There you go,
experiment
should
gets
come out.
refreshed.
So, I'm already at 5. That would get me to 6. Getting me there. I already have 2. I'll take that one, please.
And that will refresh. Oh, into what I wanted.
Done. Anybody piggybacking? I had that one. Black die.
So that's lead or
Yep.
black.
No.
You know
Because
what?
I can
I'm going to flip this over.
do
I
that,
don't think
which I
gold
have
ever
to
really goes out
anyway.
of style.
I could.
No. That's stupid.
I
Holding
need
off.
that.
I am going to transmute that to that with air. Triangle.
You are gray.
Yeah. Which flips that over and gets me 2 of these, which might as well get them if I can, right?
Okay.
Sounds right.
Jess, you're up.
Mm-hmm. At least I can get those there. Get 2 of those things, but I need that too. Okay. It's gonna be that one. There's nothing there I need. I'm gonna take this and make it this one, which is,
Mercury.
it's still 2.
Still potency
That
too.
2,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be this one. So 2. I'm gonna make it 3. And then I'm actually going to, yeah, transmute these 2, paying, should I do this one first? Sure. One of those. Thank you.
I'm going to use my reaction to also transmute, going up the salt track, the fire track, mercury into iron, and this is going to react, which gives me 2 reactions because of my fire artifacts.
I am also going to transmute. I'm going to go up on the ether track, which is the same as water. And that's going to give me 2 mercury because of my...
All right, that was Jess's turn.
I can spend a gold, right, to buy one of these. That's a free action.
On your turn, right.
Well-
Technically,
It's still
they're
your
not
turn.
supposed to react until
Sorry.
you're done, but
Oh,
yeah, you're
oh.
fine. Go
Sorry.
ahead. Yep. Go ahead.
Does that matter? Did I
No,
mix you
no,
up?
no.
All
You're
good.
fine.
All right, so that's I want to do. So I can transmute 2. Oh, and when I transmuted those 2, I don't think I took this because I didn't flip it.
Oh, that was this turn. Yeah. No, you didn't.
And
you
2 triangles, please.
Okay.
All right. So that was that. Which one do I want up here? I think I want... Now, these don't have to be the same thing that you transmute. You just have to
No.
pay the essences.
Correct.
So I can get that there. Oh, I don't need that one.
And you can wait till you need to use it.
I can deal with that one later. So I need...
That's okay.
I have that one. I need that one. And that's it. And a silver. Okay. So I'm going to buy this one.
Yeah.
That gives me 2. It also lets me flip 2 reaction tiles, but I don't have to... Yeah, and it gives me back the gold. Thank you. I don't have to use it now. What are you guys at? No, I still have time. All right, so I'm going to flip 2 reaction tiles. And then I am going to transmute. This one, paying... I'm already at 3 at that. This. And this one, which gives me these.
Okay.
And I'll
paying
pay
what?
another triangle.
Got it.
And that gives me 2 of those and 1 of these guys.
There you go.
Now I can actually complete that.
If you 3 fire, yeah, and okay, go ahead.
1, 2, and I pay 1 less.
Because you have a
Actually,
red. Yep.
Yes. So I definitely want to pay this one. I'm fine paying this one. So that was that and that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'll pay this one. So I'm
Okay.
going to leave that. So that's
Checks
the
out.
3.
Which then gets you your second thing anyway.
And that flips this.
Yep.
Yep. And you get these 2.
And I get this. And I'll look at these.
All right. Ken, you're up.
Okay. Taking this, increasing its potency by 1, becoming a 3.
Uh-huh.
Spending 1, getting this fire 1. The end.
And that was a left one, so it doesn't refresh, right?
Right.
Okay, so... Starting to get a little nervous about that, but I really want that. Yeah, I think that's the priority. God, that feels so terrible, though, doing that. And I need that and that, so I have to. All right, I'm gonna...
Wait, is it not Greg's turn?
Yes, it is. Greg, you're up.
Oh yeah, I was.
But I'm using that.
Never mind.
Is anybody piggybacking?
That's what I was thinking about. I'm gonna do that to grab a single essence. Oh, am I not gonna be able to complete the spell on my turn?
Seriously.
Wow. Yep.
So I
Not
already
going to
have
be able
that.
to.
I have that.
That is
I would just have to
rough.
get that. And that's 3 times those
Okay.
that I have none up. I'm going to go with... but I have to get 2 things.
So I'll
in.
just have to wait till my next turn to
That
do it.
and that.
So yeah, if you guys aren't reading chat, for those watching at home, is it making sense? Are you able to follow along? You can see how things can snowball. All right, so Greg.
where am I at for air? Or for water, rather. I'm at 2. I need to be at 5. If I transmute...
Whatever. I don't think that's happening.
Okay,
Okay.
fine.
So that was... I really should be piggybacking, but I was trying to pick a card. How do you... Oh, so it's that one.
Are you piggybacking?
I'm going to be moving there. No, I'll just skip it.
All right, Greg.
I'm going to reduce
It's too much to do at once. I can't. I can't do it.
1 potency. Oh, I could do that. If I turn those into gold, no, that's a lot of wasted action. Okay, 1 potency for this.
Anybody piggybacking?
Cannot.
I cannot. Jess.
Red
Red.
and
This
that
one.
one. So I only have 2 of those. I could take one of those. That might not be a bad
I
idea.
love me some oolong tea.
Yep.
Yeah.
English breakfast for cup 1.
Too long
I'm
for
gonna
cup
take
2.
that.
Okay. All right, Greg. You're done?
Yep.
All right. I hate all of my options, honestly. I think I have to do that, even though it's not really what I want to do. Well, actually, it doesn't matter, does it? Let's cut down your guys' options a little bit. I'm going to choose this as a 2, becomes a 3 using that. I'm going to immediately spend all 3 to claim an artifact. Artifact is going to be, I think, that one. The third option, let me look. Yeah, it's got to be that. So I'm going to choose this one. I figure out where it goes, but it goes up 3 different tracks. So that'll be 1. That'll be 2.
What's going on? Oh.
And the third track can't be one of the middle ones. Will be that one. So if anybody's piggybacking off of that, do so. I just got to figure out where this guy is going now.
Okay. It's
And
white.
I'm pretty sure at this point that this is going to go right
And
there.
it's one of these.
There we go. Oh, shoot. Yep. Hold on, you're right. Never mind.
There's no blues.
The action's going to stay the same. I'm just going to grab the other die. That one. Thanks, Rainer.
Oh, this is
There
unfortunate.
we go.
Which one was that?
It's a black die. Same die.
that
Same
one.
die face, just black. Thank you, Rainer. Sorry about that.
Okay, so now it's a black die.
Yep.
Okay. Then do I do this? I really want to do 3 at once, but I cannot. Next turn. Ah, this is terrible.
Yeah.
You need a hook. The heck did you? No, I should have gotten that hook. All right. So, I suppose I should. All right. So black die. I'll do that and spend this.
All right, done? Mm-hmm. Your turn.
All right. I have 3 there.
Well, that was just the reaction.
So this fills.
Oh, yep.
It does.
Neat.
No.
They're all pretty
Opposite.
neat, really.
But you get the thing,
Yeah.
which wouldn't be bad. Ooh. I need that.
Seems ambitious.
Mm.
Oh. No, I have that one. I need that and that. Okay. Not a white one. 5 points. There's in transmute 1. That's all set.
So what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I'm going to use the 3 to get this white one. This is a transmute.
And one of your choice.
Sure.
Which essence would you like?
I want that one. This is terrible. I know. If my brain was good. Yeah. All right, I'll take this one.
Which essence?
I'll grab one here.
Okay.
This one. And then I transmute something.
Yep. And then figure out where it goes afterwards. But yeah, transmute something.
How about I transmute that, and does that make it go again?
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So what essence are you using for those?
And then another. So I'll use these. So that was 1 for
2
this.
sulfur,
1, 2.
which gives you a chameleon.
I'm going to piggyback, not to transmute that, but to transmute this with this.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, I can't. So you're up.
So I'm going to transmute twice. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to transmute one of those with mercury.
You are red.
Yep. When I do that, I'm going to activate this, which is going to allow me to spend a mercury to get
One of each.
one of each. And I'll then spend the sulfur for the second transmute.
And
And
flip the tile.
thank you. And now I have a silver and a mercury, and I'm above level 3 there.
And you already have that, so
Yeah.
the discount. And
So I'm going to tuck that, bounce up one on the fire track, get one of these fancy things, and
That's it.
unlock my... No.
Oh, and that's it.
And unlock this, which I think I'll place here. Why wouldn't I get that right away? I bump on every track that's not...
Mercury.
Every track that's not... No, it's every track that's not water.
okay, so this, and this.
Yep. And then I also get 2 silver.
He's doing okay.
He's doing all right.
And that was your turn?
That was my turn.
Okay.
And that does exhaust that.
Red. Stupid red. And red is up there, so it's that one. But it's also it's this one.
Yep.
Yes. It is that one. It's lead if you want it.
I'll flip and take a look.
Okay. All right.
Oh, actually, you know what? Instead of doing that, I'm going to flip this. That makes
All
more
right,
sense.
Greg, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to transmit 2. Turn 2 silver into gold. Go up on the fire track.
Yeah, salt track.
You
please.
are gray.
Yep.
Whatever would you need with 2 gold, Greg?
Well, I'm going to flip this.
Okay.
And
What's that
go
get
up
you?
2 tracks of
on-
his choice.
And it's going to be the water track.
You are gray.
Yep. I'm going to need 1 gold, 1 mercury, 1 tin, and
He really does say that funny.
He does.
I do need a second tin, so I'll have to spend gold.
Gold to replace the tin. Ouch.
Yeah, I know.
And what's the water you got to be at?
I get 1 up on the
No.
water.
What level water do you need to be at? On the track?
5.
Okay,
5.
which he is. Okay,
Yep.
all right, go for it.
I go up 1 on the water track. It looks like one of the worst one for me.
Checks out.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would be able to transmute, but unfortunately I don't have any essence, so I cannot.
You get a ethereal die.
But I get an ethereal die. And I get to choose one of these. I'm probably not going to choose that one.
Probably a good choice.
So, I mean,
I could choose it for later, I guess, but yeah. I'm going to do that. Which I'm going to use, because, again,
All right.
why not?
Oh.
So piggybacking on that, that's a red die. I'm going to pay this one. So
piggybacks all day over
I
there.
don't really know. I think at a certain point,
Did you
there's
flip your
too
reaction?
many of these.
there you go.
Yeah, although arguably more than one is good.
Yes, I do have options.
You have to score them, though. I learned that last game.
Yeah.
I had 4, and I scored none. That's bad. All right, so my turn. I can do those 2. There. That bumps that, which helps. Which gets me closer to that, which is what I want to do. And then that would then get me that. But I need that for that. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to take this one.
Go to Rome.
Okay, I'll take that in a minute. And we're going to go ahead and spend an ethereal die a moment while we mark that. That'll be 4. So now
You
I
just
will-
lost that red one too, Greg.
Oh,
I will transmute 2 silver into gold using those 2 mercury.
Oh, I don't think.
So the mercury track will go up 2. Not really what we want to use, but beggars can't be choosers. Then we go up 1 on the fire track. We get the ethereal die token back, and another point for purple, please. Pinkish purple. And I go up 1 there. Now I have 2 gold. I have a decision to make. I gotta get that. I think I'm a ways away. So that was 2 there. Done. That's it. If anybody's piggybacking, I'll leave the 1 action.
What are you at? Red. And it's this.
Yep.
That might not be bad. So hard to tell.
It's good to hear the reactions people are having watching this. They're really
Sure.
enjoying the big chaining of
I
turns.
think. Yeah, I'll take
Flip
that.
your reaction, and your turn.
This is a 2. I'll make it a 3. And you can only, I didn't need to, but you can only use 1 of those, right? Okay. So I'll use that to get this.
Glory to Rome.
We're doing
And
it
it wasn't
right.
going to be there anyway, man.
So 2,
Didn't matter
so
who
these have
was
to be
Glory to
equal?
Rome.
That's 2 equal?
Didn't matter who the
Yep.
Glory to Rome was going to. It was going
That's done.
That's a
And then I'm
totally
gonna
unusable market that you can flip over anyway.
complete this.
Okay. Oh, is that your masterpiece?
Yes,
All
but
right.
first, which I think I can do, I'm gonna buy this for 2.
Okay.
Bring that down here. Do I want that and that? 2 silvers are not bad, and those things are good. Those are not giving me
Well, you're
points.
about to see Jess's, so we'll do it that way, Raina.
This one, which
Okay.
will give me 2 silver,
Okay.
and I'll do the cards after, but if you can remind me on the cards. Okay, and now this one is definitely that.
So there's a gold. Uh-huh.
There's that, there's that, and there's that, and then I don't have to pay 2.
And Jess has to be
And
at
I am
10.
at 10, I'm
Yep.
at 11.
There you go.
Well
So
done.
that gives me another 2
After here, hand me the next 2. Left hand,
after
then right hand.
that.
Okay. And that'll be worth 15 points at the end.
I think I can relax now.
Here, choose those,
Okay.
including the ones in your hand.
Yep.
Nope, she does not get to. You can't have more than one masterpiece.
So.
All right, anybody piggybacking? If not,
I
you're up,
cannot.
Ken.
Cannot.
Okay. What do I want to do? Guess I should have thought about this before now. Actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this card.
Jess is going to be.
I really thought that was going to be there for me for the next round. Glory to Rome.
What are those?
I want to see what this is before I choose. Ooh. Ooh.
No, that's terrible. Why would
What's that you
do
say?
that?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, that's. Yeah, that wasn't happening.
I should go for it because I think I will.
Okay.
Oh, I won't be
That
able to
one
do
out.
it right now,
Thank
but I'll be able
you.
to do it
Bottom.
next round.
Yep.
Yeah, if I do it at the top of next round, that'll be good. Because that'll just be 4 points right now.
Are you done then, Greg?
I'm going to take this, I'm going to turn it into this symbol, and I'm going to take this spell.
All right. So move your.
All right.
There you go. Okay.
What is it?
Point of order. For a moment, may I just place these upside down so I can figure out what I have because it's really hard to keep flipping them.
Sure.
Thank you. So the used ones are upside down.
Well, you and I are both out, right? So
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and you can turn them face up if you need.
True.
We're all out.
That's.
Okay. Done.
Boy,
did you guys
that's.
do your stuff already?
Yeah. I got my spell.
It's me.
Oh,
One.
got it. This needs to get refilled, right?
Please.
Yes, sorry.
Hey, it's another blue one. It's not exactly the same blue one,
But it's a blue one.
but it's a blue one.
The die's gone. But it doesn't matter. I forgot I had one on here already. 6, that's not
not bad.
happening. I really hate doing this.
That's hard.
But all I'm doing is getting that. That's it. All right, end of the round. Turn all your artifacts face up.
Any reactions charged?
Yep.
The whites go away. Thank you. Oh no.
All right. Empty the artifacts. Hey Jess, can you help us?
This
reset
one's.
and then-
I know. I was
Okay,
just
thanks.
getting this. I was
know,
almost
gonna
done.
Say do it at the end. All right.
All right.
3s.
Deck of 2s comes out too.
Yep. Oh, these are nice.
Move the turn order discs up, please.
And just the dice rolling.
Greg, dice.
Oh,
That one's used, but I did not use that not yet.
Okay.
So I should do that.
yeah, that's good rerolls.
All right. So glad we got to show that off. So go ahead, re-roll those 6. There we go.
Yikes.
All right, Josh, you're up. Final round.
Oof.
Here, while she's thinking, everybody look down. That's what I'm working towards, just to show everybody. That's my only goal in
Brad?
life. If I complete this, it'll be worth it. just this, and I want to complete that.
All right, I just
So,
need to know
there we
what I
go.
need. Okay. Yes. Again, working towards, just trying to figure that out. Yes. Which is not out. Darn it. That's unfortunate.
I think it's really funny watching all the reactions that people are having whenever, like on the podcast or whatever, whenever Martin's involved, that are software people.
Yeah.
This is fine.
Like,
They're always like,
to me,
"Oh."
he's Martin Feller. Like, he's just Martin.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Just our friend, but
Okay. So I'm not going to worry about those because those
fellow
are ones.
nerd.
And I want to get.
Has
What
excellent
gives me-
taste in chocolate chip cookies, I must say.
Is that his recipe?
Ooh.
No, but he really liked my chocolate chip cookies. Speaking of which,
By that yardstick, I think you could say we all have excellent
right,
taste.
right.
Right.
Full disclosure, we did have printer issues, but we also needed to have a chocolate chip cookie before the stream, so that's why we're.
That
running a
was
little
part of
late.
it.
Yeah.
Whew, this is so tempting.
All right.
But-
So what are you thinking, Jess?
I think I'm going to get an artifact. I'm just
Yeah.
checking to see which one. And it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope nobody
that
bet on
one.
me.
Yeah.
I hope I warned you.
So I can't up it, but I can grab from that or that. And this is interesting because I have so many piggyback actions. I kind of want to leave the one I want to do as a piggyback so that you'll do it. And then I can piggyback. So probably, ooh, this is tempting. This one, because I think I need that one less. Yep. So that's a 3, and I'll just spend that and take this one.
I will piggyback for a tin.
What? Hold on. What die did
Now,
you take?
I also have
Okay.
some free actions.
Oh wait, no, that's lead.
Which I might as well do.
In that case, I will take it for the essence.
Those have to be equal. That's annoying.
Yep. Let me get one of them bad boys.
But that's okay because I can
Piggyback
do
on
that.
that as well.
Where do I think I'm going to get up? Oh, not on the Mercury. So I guess I'm going... darn it. All right. So I have these actions to take.
Didn't you take those
you
already?
No, I
I'm
didn't
not
take
gonna
these when I
piggyback
got
on
them.
this.
I did this, and there was
Okay,
too much to
all right.
do, and we were trying to hurry, so I was like, I'll do it
You were
later.
trying. Okay, go ahead.
So I could transmute 2 of those and get up on that track. I don't know that I need to at this point. But it'll give me this stuff, so I shall.
So what is it you're doing?
I'm using
Okay.
these 2 transmutations. I'm going to use this and this. So it's a wagon wheel and the other.
Thank you.
You got it. And then I get 2 of these. What is out there? I
All right,
need
and then that's the end of your turn?
No,
Okay.
because I get 2 of these things too, which I'll take. What do I want to move up on? Oh, I could have done that. 2 wagon wheels, I think. No,
Wait,
those
you're
are too
taking
far
2
down.
wagon wheels?
Well, it's this.
Oh, I thought you were doing the other one. The
Where do I
transmission.
want this?
She already did.
Oh.
I need to get over here. I have that. I need 2 of those, which I can get here. Sorry, this is why I didn't do it last time, because I didn't want to. I'll just take. No, I'm too high on those. These 2. Damn it. I know.
If you think out loud, it makes it a lot easier.
All right, I'll take 2 Mercury for this one. That's done. And I have to take 2 of these, which will be, I need one of those.
I guess what I'm asking is,
Do
are
these
you
have to
doing-
be
hold
the
on, Are
same?
you doing something with these, or can the next person go? Is what I'm asking.
I think
sure. You can go.
Okay.
I think what we determined, Jess, is that they can be different.
they can be different.
Okay.
So go ahead. You figured that out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
refill
And
the
why don't you,
artifact
I'm gonna take
situation.
that.
That is really nice, but I'm not going to take that one. Thank you for the offer.
You're
I'm going to take this. I'm going to use one of my trusty ethereal dice to power up to 5 potency. And then I am going to take an artifact. What artifact? They're both so good. They're both so good.
Well, I suggest the one that I don't want.
Ah! It's a strong suggestion, Greg. I'm going to take the earth one.
This one?
Yep.
Good choice. Good choice.
So I'm going to immediately get a lead and then a refined tin and a refined iron. Pretty sweet.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the react to get a mercury.
And I'm going to.
That's Mercury.
What? Hold on. Let me think. Oh, actually, I will react and take your mercury as well.
Yeah, Mercury's good.
Done. So you're up, Greg.
Jess, did you want to react?
No.
Okay. I'm going to take this guy, and I'm going to also use a QB thingy to make it
Technical term.
a
Yeah.
4. And I'm going to take
Loiter up.
this one.
Both of our eyes lit up when that came out. I knew it was gone, but
You didn't know how hard it was gone?
I.
Yeah, so I'm immediately going to take it. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to transmute this mercury into that using this, which is fire.
Okay.
Puts
Okay.
it
There you
there.
go.
I get to go up 2 tracks if I so choose to. I'm going to immediately... Oh, and that immediately refreshes 2 lightning bolts because of this. I still have 2 parts of this to do.
Artifacts are space limited, or can you replace?
You can replace.
I'm going to get another silver. And...
Oh yeah, Eric. Let me get a medium dip cone chocolate, please. That's one of my favorite things in life. It's one of my weaknesses. I love it. Please.
Can I get 2 silvers?
Yeah.
Is that the thing?
There you go. Thanks.
I think 2 silvers.
You know what I always like the DQ? Chicken snack. It's like 2 chicken tenders, French fries, and for some reason toast.
Cause
That was a red. So that was your turn, and that was a red.
It was
Yes.
a late night college choice.
okay.
That seems like a good
Are we
idea.
reacting?
You can
Yes.
react now.
I am going to react
I
gonna
think
transmute.
same.
there. My transmutation will use salt.
You
Fire check.
are red.
Because I can do 1 less, and that seems like a really good idea.
Yeah, no one else can catch up to that.
All right.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
flip
transmute
this
this one.
over.
That's why I give you the 3.
Oh, thanks.
Using the
man.
wagon wheel.
I guess I better leave it up long enough to remember which
Oh,
ones
no,
they
you-
actually are. I got one already.
Oh, you got one already.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, I better get red dice since I don't have chameleons right now. So I'm up, right?
Yep.
So it's going to be this one for no other reason than the color. So that's going to be a 3, which is really a 4. Doing so like that. It feels kind of wasted a little bit right now, but it's a slow burn. We're going to just transmute that 1 right there, which will get me this, and I will go ahead and use...
Oh, I'm sorry. I could have completed this on my turn.
Oh, but next
Next
turn you can
turn.
do so. So there we go. So spending that, which is going to go there, but then I get to go up 3 different tracks of my choice. That's going to be 1. That will be 2.
Oh, and this is gone.
And We'll go 3 on that, which is that one. Man, that's really hard to not purchase, but I'm not gonna. That's it. If anybody's piggybacking, do so. Otherwise, Jess, you're up.
Okay, so that's a red, and it's a this thing. Do I want that?
That's funny. Matt says I've thought about ordering pizza to be delivered to y'all during the stream.
Triangle.
I'm gonna react and take a sulfur.
That'd be the last one.
Which one does it give you?
Okay.
Triangle.
You know
Yes, and I'm gonna take a triangle too. Yeah, like we all do the same. Okay, that was you. My
So Jess,
turn.
your turn.
I'm gonna use 3 to buy this. Put it. Oh, that would flip those. That
Yes, it
seems
would.
like a really good thing to do.
And 3 raw materials of your choice.
So I shall do that. Flip these back. I'll take those 2 right now. Which are right here. Flip that over. And then 3 raw materials of my choice. 1. Can I get 2 more? And they don't have to be equal, I assume. So
Of your
there and there seems good. Yep, that'll allow me to do a lot of stuff. Okay, so that was buying that. Now, 2, 1, yep, but 5. I should have used wagon wheels. I'll get there. That's fine. Yep. So, which color do I want? But that would give me the 2. And you guys, I can always piggyback off of. Yep. So that's a 2. Use 1 and take this.
And I'll piggyback for a lead. I
Gonna,
need a lead, please. Thank you.
gonna piggyback for transmute. Gonna need sulfur. Triangle.
You are gray.
Gray, yeah. I'm gonna go silver to gold, which will trigger this.
Which is all the things.
Which is all the things. Let's get that back.
Oh, is that like it's like an infinite loop over there.
Dude, it's so nuts.
That's 3 of them. Yep.
And screw it, 2 up on the water track.
You are gray.
Yep.
You get a chameleon token.
Yeah.
Nobody. Well, I
Hey,
guess.
Christopher.
Do you want to react in a way that'll get you
No,
up to
he
that?
already used.
Oh, so then that gets cleared too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, so now is it now my turn?
Yes.
Was that a reaction or your turn?
That was a reaction.
Okay. Yep. Ken, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to use 1 potency to transmute red. I'll use a sulfur to do it. So it moves me up on the air track.
You are red on air.
And that also lets me convert a mercury into each of the other 3. One of each of the other 3 essences.
And that's a red. So I can move up 1, 2.
I'm up.
I'm going to piggyback. Yep. So I'm going to piggyback that one, spending a wagon wheel, which is water. And then that triggers this. So I'm going to piggyback that one, spending a wagon wheel. And I get to do this once, which I'll take a wagon wheel.
Need a moment. I just
I'm going to
finally
use my
figured this
reaction
out.
to
1, 2,
flip
3.
over this one.
What's that?
Alrighty.
Because
Yeah. I hear you. Whose turn is it?
Me now.
Alright.
Wait, no, sorry, it's Greg's turn. That was yours, Ken. Greg, you're up.
oh, okay. Whoops.
Don't care.
Guess I should try to get some essences.
Oh, shoot, I shouldn't have done that one. Oh, I'm an idiot.
He's ambitious at this point. That's not gonna happen.
I'm going to use
Purchase them.
that to
I
buy.
know, right? Like that's where I'm
that.
at. Like what things can I actually do?
Right.
As opposed to just dream about doing.
All right.
I know I can't get that.
My
so-
Gemini die has been spent.
I mean, I got 2 off.
Okay. So, I don't know what a Gemini die is, but I
Oh,
know what a
goodness, I
Mercury
did
die
it.
is.
I did it. I wasn't going to.
Um,
I did. Oh, and I'm going to complete a spell, experiment. Should I? That's the question. Because next turn I can do... So I just need... 3, and need 1 more material there, or I could complete this spell now. What's the benefit of completing this now? Don't know.
this has got to be the priority. Okay. Done?
Done.
Okay. Is it? I feel so short-sighted.
Do it.
So that was done. Okay, so I'm going to flip. Sorry, I was waiting for the pause between.
There. I'm going to claim this one. Spend all 3 of those. So this is going to go here, which is going to give me, okay, so need 1 Mercury and 1 triangle. So there's that and that. I go 1 up the water track, which is going to be there. Then we get 1 transmute for free, any color. I'm going to use the wagon wheel to transmute something. And oh hey, why don't we just transmute that up from lead to that to then trigger that again.
Oh, yay.
So that's what we will do. I think. A moment. Yes, we will. There we go. So that will then bump this up there for using the wagon wheel. For doing that.
Can we refill the artifact stack there?
Then,
Ooh.
for this, it goes up the water track. I need another Mercury and a triangle.
Reactions.
Okay, so we have that.
Here, those are
And
good
another
cards.
Mercury. There. Go up again on the water track. Hey, looky there. Awesome. Then we get 1 transmute of our choice. The transmute will be this one,
This should be for
using a Mercury. I don't think it matters, but yeah, we'll use a we'll use a Mercury for that. So the Mercury will move up 1 there, which that then flips this, which then triggers this one here, which this one is we get
That one triggers a different one of your choice?
that one
Yeah.
because I transmuted across
I
there.
got it.
So then I get 1 more transmute, and I will go ahead and transmute I'm at 6 where I need to be, so I will transmute that, got that, and I will use a triangle for that, which flips that in a moment before I concede my turn. Done, done. Done. Not done. I'm one short there. We are real close from that. Let me see on this one. That is good on that. I have that, and I have that, and I have that. All right, so we're going to complete this bad boy now. So I have a discount of 2. My fire needs to be at, mastery needs to be at 6. It is. So
that's your
we have
mastery card. Nice.
So no, this isn't.
Oh.
That's next. We get this one, and we get a discount of 2.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm going to go 1 and 1 instead.
Makes sense.
Okay, so that completes this. So that's going to give me 1 flip reaction per fire one that we have. We have 1. I think just 1. Yep, just 1. And we get that, but 10 points. So hey, I had 2 goals, this and my mastery one. I'm on my way. Done, finally. And that's the end of my first die.
Piggybacking. Up.
2.
Spend a
Up in
wagon
York.
wheel. And get 2 of these. And these can be different, and they're going to be that. And do I want a red? Maybe just in case. That'd be unfortunate. Okay. Really want that too.
If you guys are liking this, don't forget to like and subscribe down below.
Yeah.
Consider joining Patrick and the other 761 patrons over on
My turn?
pledgehc.com.
Hold on, I'm just going to react to get a...
You reacted to?
That gets us a lead, correct, Jess?
What?
Yep. I'll take a lead, please, for my
I haven't
reaction.
taken my turn. I have not taken my turn. That was my reaction to you.
reacting
Oh,
to
you
I'll
did.
let you know. We're
Okay.
still reacting to you.
Yeah, and that's...
My
this
turn
one.
is at the beginning.
What's this for?
It's going to be
Oh, I see.
Jess's turn, so.
No matter what she does, you're getting a lead.
Oh, I probably shouldn't
hear
have
ya.
reacted to that because I'm going to move those. Oh, I keep forgetting
Rainer.
that. Okay.
It's another one of those turns where I'm like, is it my turn yet?
Actually, all right. So that's actually just going to be my turn. 1, 2. And spending this one
Yeah.
to go up. Okay. That wasn't a reaction because I want to just do it as my turn, which I did that already. So that's my turn. That's done. And then this is here. I think I did it. Let's check. 2, 1.
You don't even have to spend that gold because
Nope.
you already got a discount, right?
I don't, and I'm at the 5. So this is going to go here. Well, we got to see what it's going to give me. Okay, so I can spend these 2, and then it has 1 discount, so I can spend this. So that's the
Correct, you
3.
must, yes.
Okay.
And what do you get for your...
Oh yeah, up on 1 track. Definitely up on. I have to go up on this track. Up on any track. Doesn't super matter. I don't think.
All right, take care, John. Glad you're
So-
enjoying it.
I'll go up here. Actually, if I double up, I probably could go up, and I have some of those. All right, so I'll go up there. And then I can transmute, and I get a plusy guy.
Is that the technical term?
Yeah,
It's a term I
What do
always
I
use
wanna
for
try?
Pussy
something.
guy.
plusy
Just
guy.
checking,
I got a
just
plusy
checking.
guy. So this way I can get 3 things. Not 2 equal, because that will get me on my way up to points, which is not bad.
Yeah, normally we do, Eric. I just forgot to bring one.
I'll go with, that's white, white. We got a lot of black dice left, and white.
Seems thematically appropriate.
I'll transmute 2 equal ones. I'll take this while it's good.
Active player marker, the apple. and
Apple
banana.
is good, okay. And then 2 equal. So that was the transmute. So that's everything.
Except
What?
all the stuff you're going to get when you move that
Yes.
thing down.
All right. So
Everything
I get
except
this
all
Get a
the-
guy.
chameleon token.
Yeah.
And
Oh, geez.
Another reaction token.
Another
and-
reaction token?
yeah,
That's what it is.
Okay.
and one
Flip
up
it
on
over.
Flip it right side up there.
Oh, sorry.
One thing at a time.
Chameleon reaction token.
Let's do the easiest ones first. Get 2 more of these tokens,
Oh, jeez.
and then up on the fire and up on the water.
And then this one.
Definitely a Gemini.
You got
Or
this
Mercury.
one.
Mercury.
Wow, that just happened.
Yeah, it happened earlier too.
Okay.
And then one of your choice.
Oh, and one of my choice.
Including another Mercury if you want it.
Yeah,
I'll
here's-
take a wagon wheel, I think, because I want to try to get the points up there.
Okay.
Done?
Reactions?
I'm gonna react and get a. Oop, there.
Lead.
Get a lead.
Oh.
What else can you do with gold?
Get
It
points.
subs as
Points.
it's a point at the end of the game, but it also subs for material or essence if you
Okay.
want. All right, so you're done, Jess. Mm-hmm. Pass the first player marker, or the active player
2.
marker.
Red.
I'm going to use my
Careful,
chameleon.
you dropped the banana. It's an apple and a banana. They're not proportional, but they are.
I'm going to use my chameleon to make this white.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 1 potency to transmute there.
Yep.
I'm going to transmute using the ether, which will put me to 6 there. And then I'm going to spend 1 of these, and 1 of these, and 1 of these to
You're a worse
complete
man than I am.
this.
All right, so that is. Hold on. You're at 6 water.
Just now,
Yep. Checks out. There you
Yep.
go.
which gives me 2 more bumps on water, another ethereal die, and this bad boy. It's going to go in here. I'm going to get 3
3 resources. Go
materials of
ahead.
some
Yep.
kind. Definitely at least 1 mercury. I also fired this, so I would get 2 mercury, so that's another thing.
Another reaction token.
I already put it
Okay, there. Already flipped that.
Okay.
You get these. So
Yep.
that's this, this.
Oh, so I need,
That.
and I
Another
need
one of those.
another one of those, and then up on the track of my choice, which will be that guy. Yeah, that's the one.
And did you get the 3?
I put 1 in mercury because I'm pretty sure I want
So
to
you
put it
did
there.
get it, is my point.
Yeah, and then I've got these other 2 that I'm still figuring out.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm still figuring them out. But maybe they should
Question:
go.
if you get more of these and bump one out, do you still get to score
You
that?
lose it.
You lose it completely,
lose it.
even the things. Okay.
God. Those 2 places. All right, done.
All right.
Oh, and then I got to do this.
Any reactions,
Nope.
Maybe
Jess?
2 equal on this is pretty sweet, but I don't have anything there. No.
Okay, so pass the active player.
Think I should do something. Oh, I scored for those, I think.
Alright. I'm going to grab this Venus token. I'm going to use one of my cube things, ethereal die, make it potent 3. I'm going to use a chameleon to make it white for now.
So I'm just going to turn these in and get 2 different ones.
No.
I've been there all day. Trust me.
I'm going to put this here, which will immediately let me recharge that. It'll let me transmute 1 thing, which I'm going to choose that way, yeah. Using the triangle essence.
I already gave you the other one for the air as well. In the middle. On
Oh,
that.
yep, thank you.
Then you just transmuted across that one.
Which will let me trigger this again.
So choose 3 of them.
1, a silver, and unfortunately I can't transmute again, so I guess I'll go up a track. I'll go up fire.
You are gray.
Yep. And I could use this time to buy another one of these, and I will. So I will buy this one, which which will go here, which will give me 4 essences of my choice. Those 4 essences
Will be.
I think they will all
Anything
be
else other than
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. This is going to be a long turn. Because then I get to do this. For 2 advancements, I will use 2 salts. Actually, yeah, 2 salts.
You are gray.
Yep. And I'm going to do copper to silver and silver to gold, which triggers this again, which gives me the last one of these, another bump on air, and another transmute. I'm going to use another one of these for fire, transmuting silver to gold. And then I'm going to fill one of these. I think it's this one, because I have 2 less. Oh, I can't do this one.
Oh no.
You can't do either of them.
So you're done? Piggybacks?
Yes, please.
Go.
I'm going to transmute silver into gold. I will spend a sulfur to do so.
You are red.
Yep.
Got it.
I think.
Jess?
No.
Okay. So I'm up. I have to draft a die, first and foremost. I got nothing.
Oh, I did one of these.
I was wrong. I could have done this one. Because those... that
Go
one,
ahead.
And a discount.
Okay.
And what do you
So
need to
that's
be on?
6.
8 of water.
That means I need another.
You are?
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
I go up 1 on mountain.
You are gray? Yep.
Then I go up 1 on water,
Take 2 of those.
1 on wind, and then I go up 1 on my weakest track, which is
There you
mountain.
go.
Yeah, it turns out people don't really like to use mercury to transmute elements.
Don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, look, none of us really
Well,
went
this time
far
around.
in that.
yeah, it also is driven by what your goals are and stuff.
Yeah, but like, it turns out, I mean, since you're sometimes using it to move across, it's like super useful on board.
Okay. Done. So I have blue, green, brown. Ideally, it would be that. Not gonna be that one. That one, it might be mountain at 6. I'm really close to that. I guess I'm taking that die. This should be refreshed. Oh,
3 red advancements.
3 red advancements.
Or transmutations, my bad.
Do we know whether they have to be on the same...
nope, it's 3 on red. They are individual actions.
That sounds very nice.
I'm gonna take this die. We're gonna bump it to a 3. So before I do anything else, let's go and complete our masterpiece. So this one is going to be 1 lead. I get a discount of 1 thing. 1 lead, 2 gold, 2 silver. I have to be at 10 water. I'm at 10 water. Yay. So there we go. So we're going to get 4 bumps, one of which must be on water, and it's 16 points. So 4 bumps total. So it's going to be 1 on water. 1. Might as well do another on water. 2. We're going to go 1 there on mercury. And I got 1 more bump. What makes the most sense? Let's go there. That'll be that. So that completes this one, which then I need a chameleon, please.
Roger that.
Thank you. Which this now,
That means 2 points.
what do we want to do? We could get another bump on fire, but that's not nearly as important. I don't feel like. Getting more of those might not be a terrible idea. And getting me a free transmute, which would be useful. Where do we put it? Where do we put it? Where do we put it? Okay. It feels a bit short-sighted though, but let's do it anyways. So I got the chameleon. So I'm going to get one up wind, which is going to be 1 point for purple. I get 2 cards, 2 publications, and I get a free quote-unquote transmute, which, looking at what it is I need, I will go ahead and transmute this over.
He's saying you shouldn't get a second formula.
Since you got one from the...
Water
Completed
before.
experiment before.
Oh, you're right. Good call, good call. My bad. Thank you. So I'll give that back.
Water track
Back 1 no, it's just 1 point and nothing else. Good call. My bad.
Oh,
Okay.
you're already
And
maxed.
Yeah.
those go back here.
Yeah, and those go back.
All right.
All right, good call. So hold on. I still haven't actually taken my turn.
No, you're good.
Okay. So now, do I take the artifact? I think we do. Oh, they're there. Sorry guys, give me a second. I think that's going to be worth my most points, because it's worth... That's worth 6. It's a 10-point tile. I don't know if that's too short-sighted, but let's go ahead and do it. Yep. I'm going to spend all 3 to grab that tile
Order
here.
'em.
All right. So I will go ahead and put that there. So I'm going to get a total of 3. I need 3, yes.
Yeah, he's not getting them for you.
No. You need a total of 3 of something or
Yeah,
other?
you're right. There you go. So
Yeah, you know that was 8 or 7 for me, right? If I got that one.
yeah, I'm aware.
Okay.
But that's not why I got it. I got it because of what
Yeah, I know.
it plays along real well
Reasons.
with my others. And done. If anybody's piggybacking, that's it. We're up to 8.
God, that was terrible.
What did I set that at? 6.5?
That was
If I get
an abomination.
3 of those, I can score.
I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not.
I
No.
think that's my
I'm
best.
so
No-
far in last. It's not even
no
funny.
need for us to.
All right, so that's me. If nobody's piggybacking,
I am.
I'm gonna piggyback. I'm gonna.
flip. Okay, and Greg, Don, Jess, are you?
Yes.
Okay, piggyback then. Go ahead.
I have a question. I know that these for the top, you have to have enough to satisfy each individually.
Okay.
But then when they score on the bottom, does it score multiple
For
times?
yeah, of course.
Okay. All right, so that was
To
a
the best
black
of my
die.
knowledge, I'll double check it. But
That would move me up. That seems like a good thing to do. And then I get 3 of those. So getting 3 is good. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna piggyback this, paying
to the best of my knowledge, and Rainer will explain that if not.
a wagon wheel and getting 3 equal essences.
What's this for?
I'm piggybacking. It was black.
Okay. All right, they're not essence, they're materials. Okay, that's why I was...
Sorry, I'm putting the 3 materials on my board. I'm going to put them... I should put them here, but I don't think I'm doing that. Given what's... I'm going to put them here.
Flip it.
And flip this.
That's your piggy bank?
Yep.
You're up.
Yay. Okay. Right.
Yeah,
I can
I'm
do
pretty
that.
sure I'm getting 44 points. So my goal's 45, Eric. I'm happy with that. That and I taught it. I'm good with that.
Choices.
I seriously can't believe you took that tile. I mean, I can believe it, but I can't believe it.
You see what's on it, right?
Yeah. I mean,
I
Hold
have
on.
that already.
Hold on. See that?
If I get that.
Okay, that's why. I think that checks out.
So the only...
Oh my god.
You can't piggyback get experiments, right?
Nope.
Dang it.
How many points did it cost you?
So do I
don't know
want
yet.
that?
Hey,
I prefer not to answer at this point.
I'm not going to say that things carry over meta-wise from game to game. But you remember our game of intrigue.
Oh,
So it's so funny. Like I've been in I feel like my chi is just better in this game, and I realize it's because we didn't
that's just
play
way more.
right after a game of intrigue.
so I need to get that. And buy that.
That game is really fun, by the way. But it does
Okay.
make you hate everybody else at the table. So as long as you don't mind that part.
I don't.
Yeah, you missed that game, huh? Have you
Yeah.
ever played that one before?
No.
That's crazy.
That's one word. All right.
I'm going to take this one. There's 2 in there. I'm going to
Yes.
make it...
Make it a star.
I really don't even care. I'm going to make it that thing up top, the 5
Okay.
hook. I'm going to add this to it, so that's a 3. Yeah, that's what I want to do. And I'm going to take this.
Oh, thank God.
Not the one you needed, huh? So that's 3 points. Do you do that now or at the end?
No, you do that now.
Okay, and I take a silver.
Well, I was running away with it.
Now I have to pick who's going to go away. And I need to see.
Possibly the starter one.
1, 2, 3 seems the best.
That's all. Okay, aim by piggybacking, because all
Yeah.
you're doing is replacing, right?
I
No.
am.
Not.
Okay.
I'm piggybacking and I'm moving this into there, which is a salt, whatever.
You are gray.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless, wait, does it give me salt?
So that's
Oh,
2 points.
reverse, scratch that, reverse it.
6 points. Is better.
I'll get one of those.
Gray are you?
That's 6
It's backwards,
points.
but not
Got
really.
it.
All right.
My turn?
Hold on. That was blue. Yup, it is now. There you go.
Okay.
That's 4 points.
So I'm going to take one of these. I'm going to power it up with one of these.
Spend a point.
1.
You know what?
So
You
I'm
don't have
going
7
to-
of those.
What's
3.
that?
Oh,
Well,
2, 3,
it's funny you mentioned that. I'm going to turn this
4, 5.
into whatever the heck that is.
Okay.
And grab one of these for one of my points.
Okay.
Now, it just so happens
You have
Hope you
enough
feel better,
material.
Matt. Take care.
that I have a lead and
Oh, but I
10
need that. 1, 2.
2 iron.
No, I don't.
You know what? I'm actually gonna spend a gold.
Okay.
So I need
And
that.
you
And
are
I'm
red.
gonna- Yep.
And you're at 7. Yep,
Yeah, I'm
checks
gonna
out.
go ahead and complete this, which gives me 7 ethereal die tokens.
Yeah, it does. It gives you 1 for each of those, so well
and
done.
2 transmutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Which those are just straight points.
They sure are.
Counts 4. 4.
That's really funny. Who said that earlier? It just occurred to me what they were getting at, by the way. I gotta find it.
One of my transmutes is going to be here for sure.
Christopher,
gonna give me a
J-Rex ASMR going on.
What do you gotta get rid of?
Yes. I think I will go with a wagon wheel, aka an ether.
You are red.
Yep.
Yep. And with the other one, I will also transmute this into that,
Spending what?
spending the only thing I have left, which is assault.
That was triangle for red.
Mm-hmm.
Are you done, sir?
No, sorry, it wasn't a triangle. It was a fire. Yep. I wish it was a triangle. That would be great. Actually,
You're done?
No.
Okay.
I will now also spend this, not that. So that's one of the.
Yep, I gotcha. There's
Yep.
one.
Spend this, spend those, spend that, and also spend this to go to virtually go up one on that track.
Which needs to be at 11.
And it's at 10.
And you're at 10. That would
Yep.
be your second one. You have 2. You're
Yep.
good.
So
Congrats.
it's going to pop up 2 on the air track,
You are red. Okay, well done.
and I get a chameleon.
Which, could be useful.
Yeah, we'll see.
Is that it?
Yeah,
no,
that's
is that it? That's all that
Yeah,
was?
that's all that was.
2 bumps and a chameleon? All
Yep.
right. So you're done. Is anybody piggybacking off of that?
I am,
Yes.
and I'm grabbing this.
Oh, do I move up? Oh, I have to because I can't. All right, I'm going to flip this.
Okay. That was red. Greg, you're up.
So I have to grab this, and I have to turn it into a 3.
Glory to Rome.
Ooh, I put it on the wrong spot. My first action is going to be to turn it into one of these.
That's really all you're doing with that? That's
This,
so gross.
this turn.
That's so gross.
Oh, wait. Ooh, am I screwed?
Yes.
I hope so.
Did I do the same thing this... Oh, no, I have a reaction. I'm good. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
buddy.
Don't worry about...
Are you done?
Little me. Yeah.
Wow. Literally the only die he could take that messes me up because now I can't take any artifacts.
That sounds really hard for you.
Oh, yeah, you sound torn up about it.
Inside, I am really upset.
I have no idea what to do now. I think
That has to be...
there's no red. I don't have a chameleon. I have no gold. Wow, this is a terrible situation for me.
At least you can turn the inner die into whatever you need.
Because it's going to be white or black. I have no I think my game is done. I don't think it really matters.
You're going to want to transmute that one white once.
Yeah?
Yeah, but that's it. That's... Alright, so... I will take the wild, so I limit choices at least.
Good idea.
So... I don't think it really matters. So let's go... We'll turn it into that, so it becomes a 1. We're only going to do this. There we go, transmuting that, spending that on a triangle, which will go up one insignificant bump there, but it does give me an extra 3 for that. And if anybody's piggybacking,
I am. And I'm going to transmute on this one symbol.
done.
Then it's my turn.
Okay.
Are you last?
No, it's your turn now.
Yeah, it's Ken's turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna thank you. I'm gonna chameleon, and I'm gonna turn that into a wagon wheel. No. Into a mercury.
Okay. All right.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I'm okay.
My last action of the game is going to be to turn this. Oh, I should be here because I did that twice in a row.
Sure, Greg.
Okay, hey.
I did, and you didn't put me up. It's not my fault you're cheating.
Uh-huh.
And now I can complete this fire spell experiment because I have 2 of those
Oh, wow.
and 2, or 1 of those, and I get 2 freebies, and I'm at least at 5.
What's up?
I was copying you.
Oh.
He moved very quickly.
Oh, I moved very slow.
No, when you started, I was waiting for him to be done, and then
And
I
I get-
thought you were copying him too.
Oh, no. I get 1 point for each experiment, so that's...
So that's that.
Does it count
And I'm
before or
using
after?
If you're tucking it, it counts right now.
This one
I
to
get
do
5
it.
points. Leader in the
That's
clubhouse.
it. End of game.
And
Done.
done.
Move your marker. And Greg, or sorry,
Me?
Ken,
Yep. So
creeping
I'm
along. We're all done, and now
going to...
no more reactions. Or you can't. Yeah, no more reactions.
Chameleon
So-
again
Okay.
to transmute in red. I'm going to transmute this to this using a mercury.
Okay.
I'm going to then use this.
For one of each. I
Yeah,
gotcha.
So I go up here as a result of using the mercury. Then I also get one of each of those
Okay.
for the other mercury. That expends that die.
A whole lot less time than it did our first time, Scott.
Then I will draft something.
Checks out.
No!
One action short.
No, it just there's no red.
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. I can. It's not great,
All right, then do it. Let's see it.
but I
have to
will
draft a die first.
draft this die and use 1 potency to take
So
this.
you're using one of these.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I'll get this, and then.
Comes back to you.
Oh no, I don't have to. Actually, I don't have to use that one of those. I'll just draft it,
Okay, and then complete
and then
the
I can
experiment.
complete
Yeah.
it, right? Because I can use a gold.
6. Yep, you're good.
Yep.
You have 2, and it buys you 2, so you're good. And what do
And
you?
it-
Hold on.
2 lead.
None of that matters.
Yeah,
that does.
but that's that and the 7 points are why I
There you
drafted
go.
that one. Yep.
Okay.
So, are these ones I can actually use? Not really.
All right. Go ahead and turn your artifacts face up to make your job easier. And I'll start. So I'll make this easy. Mine's going to be the shortest of this. All right. So here we go. So while you're choosing, going into final scoring. So I'm starting at 2 points, Greg. So here we go. Experiment-wise, we're looking at 19, 29, that's 36 points right there for those.
So that puts you at 38.
Then, this requires 3 fire. I have 1, 2, 3. So that completes this qualifies this, so I get 2 per blue. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 14 points. That's at 52.
Way over 44.
That, in fact, it is. Neither of those do I qualify for because I've used all 3 of the fire, so I can't get any of those. So those are wasted.
Yep.
They were terrible, anyways. So that is all my publications. Then Philosopher's Stone, a woeful
4 points.
3, which is going to be 4 points. Then after that, it's going to be 1 for every leftover gold. Okay, done. 1 for every leftover ethereal dice token. 4. That'll be 8.
Well done.
And then Then mastery tracks, the only one that matters. I'm there at 7. 1, 6, 7. 71 points. At least I'm not going to get lapped. Now, I'm going to get lapped, possibly.
No,
But I
you're
scored
not.
better than 44. You know what?
I don't think anybody scored
I'm good.
171.
You know what?
No.
I,
No one's scoring.
all right, so who wants to go? How about Ken? We'll go anti-clockwise. Go for it, since you're in last right now.
Okay.
So,
Right now.
experiments.
Experiments. So let's see.
He's got a lot of experiments.
13, 20, 33, 42, 46, 56, 60 in experiments.
Okay.
That'll do, Pig. That'll do. Okay. Then you go publications.
So publications, I can only score 1. I'm going to
Hold on,
score
we're gonna do
only
this so people can
that
see
one.
what you have. So you need 2 water and 2
Two
land. Right there. Checks out.
There it is.
Not even counting your.
So it's 1 point per or per air track and 1 point per fire track. So that's a total of 21.
So air is 12 and what? Fire,
Fire.
Is 9.
is 9, 21. So that's 81.
And
All right.
then
Then Philosopher's Stone, which is 36, I
All,
believe.
yeah, 36.
That's 9. I'm tired, so hold on. 36
So
and
do
81.
7,
1,
so-
17.
Yep.
117.
Any gold left over?
No.
Do you have any ethereal dice tokens?
Not
11
yeah.
of them?
11 points. Yep. 17, 28,
And on the mastery tracks, no.
Yes.
7,
7 more.
35.
Did not get lapped.
See?
Woo! All right.
35 is a respectable score.
Thank
All right,
you.
J-Rex.
All right.
She might get me though.
Start. No.
No.
Okay,
What are we starting
experiments.
with?
You just
Experiments
never
first.
know with publications.
No, you have a lot of experiments up there.
You do have you had
You
60
doubled.
points in experiments.
Yeah.
You double everyone's experience.
15, 20, 35, 37. See?
30, so that's 40.
Yeah. Just
Publications, J-Rex. And throw them up here so people can see.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
there you go.
those,
Okay.
because those symbols will matter. Okay. So there's this one. Can we see these? Yeah, you can see them right here.
Can't see the bottom, but okay.
Oh, did you
We'll get to that.
all of them?
Yeah, I got all of these. I basically can score 3 cards, and I think these came out
So,
to be the
okay,
best.
so you need 5 wind. Show
Right.
us 5 wind.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so there's 5 wind. You need 3 fire.
1, 2, 3.
Checks out. And you need 1 water.
Plenty of water.
There you go. You got all 3 of them.
Okay, so 2 per that, which there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's 10 points.
All right, 10. Got it.
And then 2 per
Artifact.
earth artifacts,
either-
which is 4 and 5, 6.
Oh, no, that's not the symbol. It's.
Yeah.
What is it?
2 per artifact. Yeah, so it's 2, 4, 6,
Oh,
8.
it doesn't count. Well, that stinks. I would. Okay, didn't know
So
that.
8 more.
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, pull that back. I won't score that one. I don't think.
Because you can probably score any of the ones you have, right?
I can.
Yeah.
So going back, I have 2 fire. Oh, I don't have enough.
You need 6 wind.
Yep, never mind. We'll go with this. Okay,
8.
so that was 8.
Okay.
And then we go over here for,
Land or water.
yeah. Oh, I didn't realize they didn't double count. 1, 2,
6 more.
3. Yeah, 6 more. Wow, that really stinks. I should pay attention to that.
2, 4, 6. Any Philosopher's Stone, that's 7, that's 36. Mm-hmm. 1 and 35, that puts you at 100. Any gold left over?
2,
Ethereal dice tokens.
3.
3.
And then here, 7, 14 more.
So that's 19.
There you go. All right, Greg, bring it home.
All right.
Experiments.
Experiments. So I did lackluster on these. It's 14, 22, 34, 39 from
44.
44.
Okay. Publications.
1. I got plenty,
You
but
got 3 water.
unfortunately they all required earth.
No. Where's the 3rd water?
Oh, covered up right
There you
here.
go. All right,
Water.
cool. So what is it?
2 per fire symbol, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
did make it there.
Mm-hmm.
So 12, so that's 6, 12. By the way, a water symbol. I should have 2 more points. Thank you, because these count as
Yeah.
extra
Yep.
symbols.
Yep.
Did you,
Oh, so
you
hold
counted
on.
mine?
So Jess, real quick, pause that real quick. The other one that you wanted to score instead, what were you short?
Air.
Yeah.
You have an error here.
Those count.
Yes, because you made it to the top.
So air and water.
So
okay.
if you counted this one out, you would need a total of 3, 4, 5. Put that up here, please. You'd need 5 air. Do you have 5 air?
Yes.
6 air.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6 air. Do you have 6?
She's got
I have
6
5
there.
here, and you're
And then
saying
one
that
there.
that
Yeah.
Okay.
counts.
All right. Do you have 1 land? You do. You have 1 water. Do you have 2 fire?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Would you prefer to score that one instead?
Sure. What did this score at? I think it was only
That was
6.
8 points. It was 8. Move Jess back 8.
But I
No,
think
this one was 6.
This
That one was 8.
6.
This was 8.
Okay.
Move it back 8, please.
So 19 to 11.
Okay. So now count that one.
So that one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 2, 10.
Okay.
So it was only 2 points.
All right.
Still
There we go. All right. So now,
yeah.
please continue. So you got your now your Philosopher's Stone.
I got 5 of them, so that's 16 points.
You are gray. 16. 1, 2, 3, 14, 16, and you're done. No, I don't know. I'm just messing because you're behind me. No gold. Any ethereal dice tokens?
No, I am done.
Wow.
And no.
Oh,
he's not.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
not.
sorry.
7.
7.
You
7.
tease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. So Ken, 135. J-Rex, 121. Greg, 79. And yours truly set a new personal record. Amazing teacher, 73. There we go. So that came in at 3.5 hours with a full teach, walking through our turns, the whole 9 yards, 2.5 hours. 2 hours, I think, without
Probably
a teach.
2 hours.
A regular game would be 2 hours, just
Yeah.
not your first play, right? So there you go. Whew. I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
All right. I am mentally taxed. All right, so there you go. That is Trismegistus, the ultimate formula. I always forget the tagline at the
Yeah.
bottom. Trismegistus. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Support the show over on pledgehc.com. And hopefully you can make a good decision now, having watched this, on whether or not this would be a good match for you and your game group. This is going to be available worldwide as of Spiel, which is late October, so late next month. There you go. So thank you again to Rainer and everybody else over at Board and Dice for it's kind of cool to be able to play these early, so thank you for that, but also for sponsoring the playthrough to be able to help us bring it to you guys. So, anything else? Is that about it?
That's it.
That's it.
All right. Yeah. Thanks everybody for watching. Really appreciated hanging out with y'all. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm Edward.
I'm Jess.
I'm Greg.
Ken.
You guys have a wonderful evening. We'll be back tomorrow night with El Grande. I was trying to roll it and it didn't.
It was right there.
It not at all.
Literally on the tip of your tongue.
Have a good night, y'all. I beat 44.
Yay.
Yay.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.